mission is actually out of like the free starter set that they have online, and it's the first mission I ever ran that was Delta Green.
Ooh.
I've only run it for one other group, actually. But so yeah, I think this one makes for like a much better intro mission than the other one. But I also have no regrets. I think the mission was quite fun.
Oh, it was. That was a damn fine introduction, and definitely got me excited for more.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's several more that I'm looking at in the materials that have come out. Some of them are longer. I think one of them is like an actual like kind of massive campaign.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've got the capacity to run that anytime soon, but we will see. There's definitely a lot
Oh,
to work with, a lot to cook with. So
he's back.
yeah,
Back.
Cooking up some stew.
yeah. It's tiny. Oops, my thing. Am I plugged in? I'm not plugged in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Like my screen went black, like it almost wanted to try to sleep. But we'll plug that bad boy in.
Ain't no screen like a sleepy screen.
I reckon I should start it up.
Yep, I sure did.
There we go. All right, sanity, right? Or
Sanitaire.
disorders.
Oh,
Sample disorders from helplessness? No, let's
Oh.
just go to disorders. Acute episodes.
mm-hmm.
Repressing an episode. When the acute episode begins, your agent can attempt to repress it by projecting the stress and trauma onto a bond. See repressing insanity, page 75. We'll get there in a second, I guess. Paranoia.
Oh, we're gonna get
State
there.
of extreme suspicion in which a fear of invisible enemies pervades one's worldview. Losing 2 plus sand in any single roll triggers an acute episode. Unless your agent finds a way to stifle his or her paranoia, he or she can't trust or rely on anyone. Every event, every disagreement, or source of suspicion is a clue to a conspiracy against the agent.
Really?
They're all out to get you, apparently.
I believe it.
They lured you out here to die, so they can take over your thriving business. All right, repressing insanity. Sometimes it's easier to cope with mental trauma if you pull strength and motivation from the relationships. You may attempt to repress. Episode willpower points. The amount is always d4. Your agent has at least one willpower after spinning the d4. Dry pow. So it sounds like you can just project on your bond a second time. So like, say you're taking the sanity loss, you project once against that. If you end up triggering your episode regardless,
Uh huh.
um, then you can project again to try to like suppress it.
Damn.
Now attempt a sanity roll. If it succeeds, your agent's okay. So not only do you project, you have to do like another sanity test. It seems like if it succeeds, your agent suppresses the insanity or disorder. It behaves normally. There's an example. I should probably read that too, I guess. Should I read it to the class
Yeah,
or
sure.
keep it to myself?
I mean, it's up to you. We all know we're going
Agent
crazy.
Daryl gained a disorder.
It's happening.
Yeah, contact insists on meeting at a bar. It has been a couple of days. They had a serious drink. It's pretty hilarious. All right, so they trigger an acute episode of the disorder. So they attempt to repress it. He has a bond with his fiancee, score a 7. He focuses on his promise to quit drinking. He rolls the willpower loss, and then as long as he's still got some willpower left, he can roll a sand test. Succeeds. Interesting. So the trigger here in this example was just situational. It wasn't from the like triggering sanity loss. Some of the disorders have like, if you take 2+, then it happens as well, or in addition to. But some of them are just like if you're in that kind of situation, I think. Most of them have the 2+ thing though. But like if you're claustrophobic or agoraphobic, you can just trigger that by being in the right situation.
Oh,
Sleep disorder, that one's pretty severe. Every time your agent tries to sleep, make a SAN test. If it fails, your agent wakes up repeatedly in terror and cannot rest or regain any willpower points for 24 hours.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Our
can't wait.
Can't wait to reach there. Page 47 has the exhaustion rules. I'm trying to skip there
Oh,
now.
that's right, John. You're exhausted.
Yep.
An agent who works too long or faces extreme danger and injury without resting becomes exhausted. When this comes into play, it's up to the handler, but a good rule of thumb is that going a night without sleep or refusing to rest after losing SAN or hit points leads to exhaustion. Y'all haven't lost any SAN or hit points yet, so
Nope.
maybe we'll be nice. We'll see. An exhausted agent loses a d6 of willpower, and at the handler's discretion may suffer. Okay, so discretion may suffer minus 10% or minus 20% penalty to all skills, stat tests, and SAN tests. The exhausted agent loses another d6 after going another night. Okay.
Oh.
Full night sleep cures it. Stimulants. So yeah, you can chain smoke, take some drugs from friends to kind of like push yourself beyond being exhausted. I definitely like the idea of willpower loss. I don't know if it's worth imposing a
Hey.
penalty at this point.
Howdy,
Because it's
Sierra.
just been a long day and people can kind of power through that.
Yeah.
How's that sound to you?
I mean, if it's good for me, I'm happy.
What's your willpower sitting at right now? Oh, it should be full, right? Because y'all haven't
Yeah,
taken any
I haven't.
hits?
Yeah, I haven't done anything.
Full willpower.
Every time you say that too, I
Yeah,
think
so
it's like
12 out of 12.
an attribute, like a stat.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit.
And I'm like,
Yeah, it's
well,
weird
my
because it like
power's
kind of
12.
is.
Yeah.
It's also, yeah.
The power.
Power
Yeah.
within.
I do like how they've got
Oh,
it set
no.
up though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Do you wanna roll that d6 or should we wait? Are you already streaming?
We're streaming, but
We've been chilling right now.
yeah. It's all good at the moment.
Nice.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
Townsend
go ahead and
and
roll
Oh,
that.
Ty is
Freddy's
here. I
thing
didn't
if
know.
you
I didn't
want.
know if Ty was here yet or not.
Yeah. I was even speaking, but you chose to ignore me.
No,
No.
I was AFK for a bit there.
Just like me with the singularity.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ty was at the Starbucks flirting with their new friend,
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
just talking him up,
So you want me to
talking
just
about
roll a
weird
regular
shit.
d6?
Yeah.
I wish I had a fucking Starbucks coffee right now.
Hey.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch.
That's coming out of willpower.
Yeah.
Oh, you already did it. Okay.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna do it. Triggers
That's
used
cool
to
though.
all-nighters.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably happens frequently at the job.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's cool though about like, the kind of optional discretionary, like it's not just one condition or something that happens when you're
Yeah.
exhausted.
It's all conditions.
It's like in grades. But yeah, cool. So it sounds like the whole crew is here.
Oh yeah.
The singularity has spoken. If you only person we're missing is Mrs. Janowitz and her dog Mitzi.
Oh no.
Ooh. They'll come in
So,
fashionably late. I know it.
We're gonna drop in the helicopter.
appear in a cloud of smoke. Yeah. Oh, Skynet is missing.
Ooh.
Cartoons for the background.
Yep. I have my own tunes going while we're waiting.
Skynet.
Oh, nice. Very good, sir. Very good.
But we will stop.
Can't stop the brain rot video.
Yep.
Stop, drop, and roll.
So we turn all that off, and we're ready for Skynet.
Yeah. So do we need? Oh, actually, let me test something with Skynet too.
Yep.
Like, I'm sure there's a way to repeat tracks, and I thought I had hit like the repeat button, but I wonder if it was like the setting to just repeat the whole list rather than a single track. So I'm just gonna
Yeah, it might
try
have the
to-
whole YouTube thing where you can do the whole list or a single track and that kind of thing.
Like I do see you can like toggle it, and like the second one has a 1 inside it, so I'm like maybe it just means single track if you do that. Anyways, we'll test it. Test this theory. Alright, so Skynet should be playing something.
Yeah, it sounds like we're at
Okay,
the
yeah, I
subway.
hear it. Yeah, City Sounds.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna skip it to like the end of the track and then see what it does in like a
I,
minute.
I was about to say that's a really specific sound, the inside of a subway.
Well, you've never been in a subway where they make sandwiches?
Uh,
You hear it all the time.
I don't like subway. Haven't been in
Yeah, it gets us
years.
by sometimes. Yeah.
What?
Wait, are you in character or you're out of character right now?
Yeah, Townsend.
Both. Both. There's no distinction between what I'm doing now.
All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Counting us down, get ready.
3, 2, 1. Ba, 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 ba. All right, I think it's replaying the track. Sweet. All right, we figured it out. Now I don't have to like try to keep an eye on
Playing
what's
something
going on.
windy.
All right, let's get to the cabin.
Oh, true. I should switch scenes to like a real scene. This one, I think. Yeah.
All right, Nidge, Rax, Rem. All right, Ty. Whenever you're ready, you can hop into the roll of 20th. Or sorry, not roll
Oh yeah,
20.
yeah,
What am I
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Hammer in the forge, the foundry. Yeah.
That's going in the book of grudges.
For sure.
Ooh, I didn't know the picture was animated.
Mm-hmm. You see the fog kind of
Yeah, it's like a
coming in
light
and coming out.
glow going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the old crows to fall asleep to.
Yup.
That's the ASMR we needed.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't type or prep any kind of recap, but we can certainly try to slap something together.
Alright.
Unless one of you feels inspired to recap. Anybody want to do some talking?
I mean, if you want me to recap, I'll try. But that said, mine will be much less verbose and a little bit
Team effort.
to the point. So
It'll be a team effort. Go for it.
sure. So yesterday we how would I even broach the fact that we talk to strangers? Some of us not strangers. Some of us like acquaintances or bonds or friends, and they acted a little unusual in between. Trigger had his home scene where he dealt with the guilt and also started making amends with his best friend Clark. I believe Toph went out to nature
Mm-hmm.
Get a little sanity back. Taboo. What did you do, Taboo? I believe you
Made a
took it out
deal with the
on. I
tribe.
believe you took it out on Lavi.
Took it on lobby.
Oh, that's right.
Went into forbidden
Trina
knowledge.
liked it. Yeah.
Trina loved
Oh,
it.
true. That's right. That's what it was. I couldn't. I was trying to think. I'm like, I don't remember which of the things you guys chose. So you chose to study the unnatural, and Townsend also chose to study the unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yo.
And then we got our typical call in from the program. However, they do for each of us, and we were called to Richmond, to the post office,
Mm-hmm.
where we met up with Thompson again, Handler Thompson, and we have a cleanup mission, is what it seems like. In oh god, what's the name of the place? I guess technically it started in Richmond as well, but we found
Mm-hmm.
out there's more to it than that.
Yeah, Slady Fork is where the
That's the
cabin's
one.
gonna be.
I was thinking
Yeah.
of the fulminate one, which was like Lechy or Latchy Latch or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Tetchy
Hedgehedgy,
or
that's the one.
something.
Yeah. So Slady Fork, is that what you said it was called?
Yep. Slatey Fork.
Slady Fork, West Virginia. So we got an address in Richmond. We couldn't decide for a while whether we were going to walk or take an Uber, or I could have potentially driven, but I felt like that was a bad idea, at least initially. So we ended up taking an Uber. We stopped at a Walmart, got our Walmart weapons and some, potential supplies and some baby wipes, and headed to the apartment. Cased the place, looked around, found some accounting records, had a lovely glass of water with Mrs. Janowitz, and her dog Mitzi, who pissed all over the rug, and found, I think, some like little bits and pieces there, but nothing huge until we got to
Mm-hmm.
through the accounting stuff. And as we left, you had me roll SIGINT, and we found that there was a message on the fridge that was HANG, and I think you said there was 3 blanks for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you said it was like one like long blank or 3 blanks, and then the picture of a noose.
Yeah.
And then we have been making our way to the cabin in Slady Fork to see what's going on there.
That's right.
No
Beautiful
sleep, no
4-hour
rest for the wicked.
drive.
Yep.
That's right. And you also made a pit stop to Walmart to buy yourselves some knives. Arm up.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I
we had the
think you
Walmart
said.
weapons. I said
Yep.
that.
Yeah. Yep. Gotcha. I blanked out there.
I'm sorry.
I heard the wet wipes. I was like,
Oh,
The wet
yeah.
wipes, yeah. Technically, we also stopped at McDonald's for a meal.
oh,
Um,
true.
and I
And
was
you got the
gonna
driver
s-
something.
Yes, I
The
was gonna
taboo
say
special.
on our way over, it would make
Mm-hmm.
sense for us to stop for like coffee or something like that to bring with us. So maybe
Okay.
that is why I didn't, lose too much willpower.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because it would make sense. We're gonna pull an all-nighter. Everyone's
Mhm.
used to that. Stop along the way, pick up some coffee, and maybe like a snack, and head on the road.
Yeah. Makes total sense. And so kind of in the last stretch of things, actual road turned into dirt road. And all well and good. As long as weather conditions are good, you're quite confident in that. And then yeah, you got a description of kind of the initial scene when you arrive at the cabin. The cabin itself is 1 story high, constructed of wood. It's got a chimney and all that kind of jazz. You noted that there were 2 smaller sheds behind the main cabin and power lines that kind of fed into the home, presumably providing power, and there was also an electric pump attached to a well.
That's what I forgot.
The time is currently. Oops. I don't know what I
I
just
didn't
clicked
have my
on, but that's okay.
notes open. There we go.
Where's my journal? Calendar? There we go. Life is good again. 2:28 in the morning. And yeah, we'll just arrive. The car has pulled up into, the, whatever amounts to a driveway in this situation. Cleared patch of grass, some gravel maybe thrown on it. And yeah, turn it over to you guys and gal.
All right. I think Trigger's gonna hop out the driver's seat, finish up whatever's left of his coffee. It's probably kind of cold at this point, but he tried to like pace himself with it. And he'll look over to Taboo and say, "What do you make? What do you make of this?"
Scary as fuck. I ain't going in there.
No?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, let's get this done. It's dark as fuck. We don't have flashlights, do we?
Should have grabbed him while we were at Walmart.
Would you like to turn around?
Hey, these burners have apps on them. They got flashlight app.
If they're flip phones, probably not. And I believe he said they were
I'll
flipped.
be a generous GM. Everyone can roll luck, and if you pass, you remember to purchase a flashlight at Walmart.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't
To be
think Taboo
fair,
could.
let's see how many-
I don't think Taboo could roll because he did not go inside Walmart.
Oh man.
Oh, I mean, you could have remembered to ask Trigger to pick one up for you or
Okay.
something. We could theoretically put it all on Trigger and see if he remembered to buy any
Well,
of them, but
The answer to that
God,
would
where's
be
my luck again?
no.
It's Taboo.
what was that, Ty?
Apparently, I
Time your
came
luck.
prepared.
I try to remember where luck is.
That's
Very
in
top of the
upper right
sheet.
of the-
Oh, top of the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it.
Ooh, right on the dot, Taboo. Just almost forgotten.
Yeah, you must have one of those shake lights.
All right, so pretty successful. 3 flashlights.
Maybe my
and,
drone's got a flashlight
yeah, so
on it.
maybe. Yeah, if maybe it's got night vision or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Bio iPhone scanner.
But
That might be a little
yeah.
much.
At the very least, the 3 of you have flashlights. Someone's
Does
got
this
to point
seem
the gun, right?
pretty-
Oh wait, nobody has a. Sorry.
I was gonna say, does this seem pretty like out of the way? There's not a lot of people here. Feel pretty comfortable not
Mhm.
having to worry about. Okay, so I'm not gonna have to look for like. Well, I'll do it just to do it. I'm gonna look for cameras and stuff like that. Because he was a Delta Green
Mhm.
agent, so he's probably got some sort of stuff going on here.
I wanna
Yeah.
check the perimeter then first before going inside.
Yeah. In case the whole thing before we go in.
Does Taboo know
Just doing like a.
if you have a gun?
What do I need to roll for that? Actually, I don't even remember.
Oh, for
Are you
perimeter.
trying to
check?
conceal it, or would you have tried to keep it concealed?
Am I looking for things? Or are you talking to Taboo?
No, I'm talking about your.
Yeah, your piece, your handgun,
Mm.
because you have one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you drove up.
Robot.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who has it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So does the rest of the party know that you have it, or have you kept it concealed this whole time?
I think I would have told him.
All right. If you would have told him, then Taboo's giving you a flashlight, so he's gonna assume you know how to clear with a flashlight while holding a pistol.
Breaching clear with it?
Yep.
You're gonna give the fucking breaching clear to the IT guy? All right, let's go.
Or you're the only one armed with a piece.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do like the classic like underhand stabilize with the flashlight while you're pointing in it.
Taboo's gonna have to leave the sunglasses though in the car. little too dark for that right now. Maybe keep it on
What
them.
about Toph and Townsend?
The- I I'm just I guess I'm just sitting back and let them man say like secure the perimeter. That fucking that fucking hut is spooky. I don't go in the spook hut.
Really?
She's
Oh.
clutching her bag in the SUV.
No,
No.
Maybe.
I would think now that you
maybe
know Taboo, you'd be
you
even
don't
more likely to clutch your bag in the
you
SUV.
don't know that. I don't know. I trust Taboo more than the guy who gave a kid away.
Deep cut. Deep cut.
That was Terry.
That was Terry. Oh.
Oh, quick question. Triggered. What car are we driving? Did we take your SUV?
Ooh.
Or did
Yeah, I
y'all
think we
rent
decided to
something?
take the SUV for this because I didn't want to have to do another Uber for this.
Imagine the Uber out here.
So,
Would've
hey
been
man,
pretty
can we
expensive,
pay you to wait like a couple hours?
And don't tell anybody this place is here.
Don't tell anybody anything you see, and then we fucking break into a cabin.
Yeah. All right,
And
sweet. So doing a quick sweep of the perimeter. Oh, what was Toph gonna do?
I was gonna help them with the perimeter
Okay, cool.
and probably try to
Okay.
peek through the windows of the cab.
You do have a flashlight.
Okay.
I'm fully prepared for
Okay.
none of you to return.
I got my cane, got my knife.
Alright.
You know, I'm a betting person that I'm probably the most sane right now.
So you'd have to deal with
Yeah.
a monster and Taboo and Trigger.
Or probably get possessed again.
just a casual 6-hour Uber ride. You know.
All right. So the three of you step out of the car. Agent Townsend elects to remain inside. And you start, I imagine, kind of as a singular group, kind of staying close to one another, but not totally huddled up together.
Oh yeah.
Start to
kinda
kind of do
Scooby-Dooing the
a
gang,
sweep
moving
of the
around.
perimeter. Yeah. Yeah. We see that the classic lower person, middle person, higher person peeking around the side of the cabin at one point. But you're able to quickly notice, or kind of as you pass by the two little structures that are there. One of them is an outhouse, and smells much like it. That is the small structure to the northwest of the cabin. The structure to the northeast is a small shed. Inside, you find an assortment of tools, and perhaps most notably, 21-gallon cans. Sorry, 20 1-gallon cans of gasoline that all appear to be full.
21 gallon? Wow.
Mm-hmm. So 20 times 1. You also notice that about 10 yards away from the house at the edge of the woods is a shallow pit.
I've seen a lot of those
Other
in my
than
day.
that,
That's a lot of gas.
Yeah, so at this point, even though you're kind of like flashing lights around, if you want to like check any of this stuff out in more detail, that could be a thing.
I wanna. I think I want to check the shed more first. I think that's interesting.
Bros
He's got
respond as you approach the shed.
a generator or something.
Taboo got your back.
Yes.
Yeah, so kind of scoping around the shed, you see the tools have like humidity and dust, kind of a bit of a mix going on, depending on where you look. It's kind of immediately to your senses. Doesn't seem like anyone's been here for a hot minute. although the elements are quite severe out here. Um, you don't see a portable generator or like a small side generator or even anything more industrial. Um, and you recall like the power lines and the connection. Um, Probably provides the main power, and he doesn't seem to have a backup, at least not in the shed. And
Okay.
yeah, that probably just takes you a few minutes to give it a quick sweep.
After that, I want to check out the pit.
Sure. Uh, is is it safe for me to assume that Scooby and the gang is following, unless they
Oh
say
yeah.
otherwise?
Taboo has no light. Taboo follows.
You're like the guy in Phasma who like doesn't take the flashlight, but just takes all the other equipment.
Oh yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Cane and knife.
Nice. Okay.
Just dual wielded.
And crucifix worn on the
One around the
on the
neck.
chain.
For the
Yeah.
Draculas.
That's
True.
right. Okay, so the three of you go ahead and give me an awareness test or alertness test, please. You may give yourselves a plus, we'll say plus 10%.
How do I do that?
Yeah, how do you do that?
I don't know. We can just roll the dice and
Oh,
whatever your score is, it'll be plus 10.
that's what I got.
Ooh, taboo.
Wouldn't it
Very
be?
good, very good.
Wait. Is it plus 10 to the target?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I was saying otherwise that doesn't make sense.
Otherwise, it doesn't help you, yeah. Damn, okay, very
Damn.
alert, people. Very alert.
We're on high alert.
As you're, yeah, kind of very slowly approaching, sweeping the flashlights like a searchlight. Um, Trigger is the first to spot it, but everybody else kind of a second later catches it. You see there's a bear trap set up near the pit before you kind of get to the pit. It
I'll
definitely looks like it's set for bear.
oh, primed. All right.
Yeah.
I'll stop and kind of like hold the gun, kind of point the gun down at it. Make sure everyone's aware of it.
Man, Taboo's walking
Even
with
say it
cane
looks like it's
first.
primed. Cane first, tapping like a blind man.
Yeah.
We will
Checking for mines.
Yeah. Did you say that was near the pit or down in the pit?
Near the pit. So like on your path from the house to the pit, you
Gotcha.
encounter this bear trap.
Sounds like we need to watch our feet.
There's
Why would
probably
we have a bear
more.
trap? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We gotta watch what's in there.
All right. So continuing to make your pathway to the pit, you eventually see that there is an exposed hatch just below the lip of this pit. And here's kind of seeing what it looks like. It is the hatch to a septic tank. It is padlocked from the outside, which you note is rather unusual, but the handle and hinge are all well oiled.
Locked from the outside. Is it like a lock and key lock, or is it like a combination lock, or what kind of lock are we talking?
Padlocked. Let's say it's dealer's choice. Say it's got a combination, I guess.
Right.
A combination. Will my locksmithing do anything for this?
Yeah, if you want to attempt to bypass the lock without
I don't know
destroying it.
If you're moving forward to do something, I don't know if we want to open that quite yet.
All right, all right.
Let's be a little bit more careful. Let's check around first, because it looks like, I don't know. It's unusual that it's padlocked. They could be locking something in there.
Let alone with the trap outside.
Yeah. That's the part that's
Worries you?
worrying to me. I can't tell if they're trying to keep something from getting in or something from getting away, or what exactly is going on here. Maybe we go and check out the. Let's check out the outhouse. The stinky outhouse.
Oh, you gotta go.
No, but they don't usually need a septic system for an outhouse, as far as I'm aware.
Let's take a little peek.
It's not one like that.
Yeah, so you pull open the creaky door to the outhouse that has, the typical moon shape cut out of it to, what's that for? I guess to let some airflow get in there.
The universal symbol for
Um,
outhouse.
yeah, it's how you know. But you pull it open, and looks like it's kind of your basic survivalist setup. There's like a trench dug pretty deep. And it's just a seat, no running water or anything like that.
Does it look like
Um,
a? Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were gonna do more.
No, you're good. Nobody has forensics, so.
I was gonna ask, does this look like it's
Uh,
newer?
hmm?
Like a newer build, or has it been around for a while?
I think it's gonna be hard for you to tell. I don't think there's any reason to believe it's not around the same, wasn't built around the same time as the cabin or the other structures.
Okay.
There's nothing that obviously dates it as, being newer or older.
Just thinking if something's wrong with the septic tank for the system, maybe they built a new outhouse so they wouldn't have to use it for whatever reason. So
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah,
trying to
smart.
correlate that. Had we gone around and actually tried to look in the windows or anything like that already?
Yeah, it sounded like Toph wanted to.
Yeah, Toph.
So,
Yeah.
um,
I'm gonna.
yeah, it's hard to see in there. I mean, you flash the flashlight around. There's a couple of spaces where there's windows. I'll go back to the cabin just because we're not scoping out this thing anymore. I mean, depends on which rooms you kind of want to check out from window side, but you can definitely make out that there's probably something like a kitchen, something like a bedroom, maybe a couple of bedrooms, something that's like obviously a bathroom, and then like a main living room area.
Was the generator on?
No, none of the lights are on. If you would like to try the generator to see what's what.
No, Taboo's just gonna ask
Um,
Trigger if he's familiar with it. Like, you know how to work that? And just point towards it.
Pretty sure with craft mechanics, so I think he's familiar with it. Yeah. Yeah, I've messed with a
Yeah.
few generators. Think we should turn it on?
I think we should see how much light we get when we do.
You don't think it'd be a giveaway with the noise?
What's
It
gonna?
would, but
Oh.
it depends on what we're trying to do here.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what's out here, right? Not yet. There ain't nothing out here. Just trees.
Crows.
Dirty
Trees
ass
so
toilet.
far. Do we check? Do we check inside the house first?
Wanna go on?
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say the gin could give us light though for that.
Oh, so if I wasn't clear, and then I can go ahead and I probably even misspoke, but Trigger would be able to figure this out with their kind of mechanical skill. What's the percentage on that?
My mechanical skill? I think it's like
Mhm.
30 to 40, somewhere in there. Let me open it up real quick. 30. Craft
Alright.
mechanic.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll. I'll give you something, but this will just kind of determine how much I'll give you. And then if you fail, which it looks like You can check the skill.
Thank
Yeah.
Thank
Alright.
you.
You are welcome.
One of the few games where I'm like, oh, thank God I failed. I can get a better skill.
That's the power of the program. Um. So yeah, you scope out the generator. You're pretty sure that it works. And you are quite confident you can get it started if you want to. That's all I'll give you.
Which is what I said.
So,
It seems to be in good working order.
Yeah, I think I can get it up and running.
so what's the plan? Should we want to breach the cabin in the dark?
Did y'all see anything in the windows? Or rather, did Toph? Because I think Toph was the only one doing that.
Tough.
Can't really see any.
How you want to play
Just
this?
looks like an abandoned cabin.
The lights might help if there are other bear traps or things to worry about. And if there's bear traps out here, there's no telling what kind of traps they put inside the house.
True.
I'll see if I can't do something with the gen. Then I'll hand the flashlight over to Taboo. Holster my pistol. Put it away. Get to work. See if I can't get it up started.
Nice. Taboo's gonna be doing that thing where trying to point the flashlight in the right spot. Like, no, over here.
Oh, that's too
Nice. Yeah, then like the shadow that his hand creates kind of gets in the way of what he's trying to do.
The shadow of his hat.
It hasn't even been that long
Nice.
since I've had to do like a 4 a.m. started generator because our power's been out. That sucks.
Yeah, you see that it's not connected to kind of like the house of the main line or however it works. So you gotta kind of connect it up, hook it up, and then it's got gas in it. You could fill it with one of the, kind of like top it off in case the gas is bad or old. But yeah, you're able to give it a crank. Coughs up some smoke, generates some noise along with. You assume electrical power.
Asia!
But no lights kind of immediately come on or anything like that.
Nothing obvious then, huh? Alright.
Yeah, I mean you.
I think Trigger
imagine
would
that there
definitely
are
want
light
to
switches
top it
perhaps.
off, and he'd probably check and see if the gas is still fine in the shed. Like, pick one out and just make sure it's alright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you kind of like take the top off of one. Smells like gasoline. It's probably fine.
It looks okay. Nothing weird.
Yep.
Top it off. So once that gets running, we get the hum going. We probably have to get a little bit of a distance away so we can actually chat without screaming at each other. You want to crack the house first, or you want to see what's up with the lock?
Well, I think was it Toph that said something might be in there?
Might be in the house?
No, might be inside the hatch.
Trigger
yeah,
said
no,
there
that
could
was
be
why.
something in there. I said
Yeah.
it would make sense because it's locked and there's bear traps everywhere.
All I'm saying, I ain't gonna wake up no Draculas. We should go in the house.
No Dragulas? Could be a werewolf, you don't know.
You serious? Trigger, you serious? I ain't got no silver. Oh hell!
I do either.
I'm gonna go ask Townsend.
I'll give a little smile as he's
Yeah,
walking
let's
away.
You got him on edge now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's gonna
it's
look
probably
over at
been
Toff.
about,
He's
like
like, I love
10
doing it to him.
It's probably been like, 10, 15 minutes at this point that Townsend's been sitting in the car alone. What has she been up to or thinking?
Be right back myself just to say.
Exactly that. Be right back. No. It, she just kind of kept an eye open if something happened. She switched to the driver's seat for like an emergency.
Nice. Kind of
And
like tense. Yeah. Okay. I like it. I like it. Um, why don't you go ahead and give me an alertness check, please?
oh no, I knew the moment I said I waited in the car, I knew I was fucked. Let's go.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So as you're like, you switched, you were sitting in the back seat, I imagine, for like a few minutes, and then you started to get a little bit antsy, kind of anxiously looking around, and then you have the thought, if something pops up, like I can be in the front, I can be in the driver's side, like ready to go. Um, and you sit in the driver's seat, you close the door, and you reach for where the keys should be, and you don't see the keys. So I think you probably panic a little bit and start to look a little bit frantically or furiously.
Just
Um,
yelling into the wood. Fuck you,
looking for.
Trigger.
Then all of a sudden you see a face planted on like the passenger's side, front side of the vehicle, and it's Taboo, spooking you. Gives you a bit of a shock as he shows up because he doesn't have a flashlight, right? It's totally in the dark.
Yep. Give it back to Trigger.
God damn it,
So,
fuck
yeah.
you, asshole.
You got silver, Townsend. You got silver. Please tell me you got silver.
Glad you're alive too. What the fuck question is that?
Fucking Trigger said there's werewolves here.
And you know that how?
Eyes wide open, not even blinking. How? I don't want to find out.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
You know right now you spook me more than anything that could lurk out there. No, I don't have silver.
Oh hell. Trigger! Trigger!
Huh?
Y'all hear like yelling from the direction of the car, calling out for Trigger.
I'm like, I can't hear him over. That's someone
Oh,
said
yeah.
something. You can't hear it over the generator.
Yeah, he's gonna start heading back. Trigger! She don't have silver!
Oh. What do we do then?
Let's hope this guy has silver inside.
You want to check the cabin first then?
I ain't gonna get bit.
All right. Cabin first then. Well,
Oh,
reaching clear at the.
it's
at the
Too
front.
bad they're Walmart knives, so you know they're nickel.
Oh, I
check.
got a hatchet.
You're checking
Y'all
the
wanna use the
floor.
hatchet?
Checking the floor, looking for them damn werewolf tracks. Well, don't we have key? Don't we
Okay.
have a key?
That's important, actually. We haven't seen if there's any tracks or anything going on around here,
Mm-hmm.
other than
Y'all
ours.
want to roll alertness checks for tracks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or survival would also perhaps work.
What would you prefer? Because one of those is significantly better for me.
I'm gonna go with what's better
I
for
will
me.
allow either. I think technically it should be alertness to like spot tracks and then survival to maybe follow them, but I'll
Yeah,
just
that's
kind of
fair.
play loosey
That's
goosey.
fair.
You can do whatever you want.
Is that a critical? God,
Don't
tough.
say I never gave you anything. Nice. Nice.
Now we check for we check failures or only critical failures.
Just failures. Any failures.
Nice.
Any failures? Oh shit, you're right. My alertness is gonna go through
Yeah.
the roof, dude.
So y'all are kind of bumbling around, dicking around about the werewolves and the silver a bit. And your flashlights are kind of like going every which way as you're like not really paying attention to where they're pointing. But Toph, meanwhile, is focused on the task at hand, and you don't see any tracks, like animal tracks or trails near here, and you also like don't see much in the way of people traffic. Seems like it's been probably at least a month, maybe longer, since somebody has driven out here. Is what Toph is able to kind of glean from just spotting around and seeing what's what. I'll extend this perhaps to the front door if you were wanting to check for traps.
Oh,
You don't find
100%.
any traps.
Okay. Is it locked? I'll check the. I'm assuming it's got.
Would you like to try the door?
Extend this perhaps to the
front
door if you were wanting.
Yeah, you give it a turn. It's locked.
Oh, 100%.
You don't find any traps.
Okay.
But then you remember that you have a set of keys from
True.
Bowen's apartment, and I will assume that you try the keys until one works. You hear the
Oh, yeah.
satisfying click.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, I wanted to know if it was locked. If it's
And-
open, something could be going down.
Yeah, it was locked when you first arrived.
Okay. Well, once I find the right key that clicks, you make eye contact with the other two, and I'm waiting for like an acknowledgement of like we're ready kind of thing. Once I get the
I hear
okay
the-
for that.
A gulp. Yeah, somebody swallows quite loudly.
My mama got bit by a wolf, you know that?
And then,
Zoinks, trigger.
Zoinks!
Yeah. Your mama got. Hold on, what?
I'm sweating. Let's do
I'm
this.
I'm not ready for this. I'm gonna open the door.
you swing open the door and BAM! A shotgun trap goes off. No, just kidding.
Oh!
Alright, yeah, so you fling open the door and you see just this kind of dusty, musty interior of the log cabin. The front door opens up to the living room. Off to the left is like a stone chimney, the chimney that you saw from the outside, and fireplace. And yeah, you notice there's like a light switch just to the left of the door.
I was about to ask, and I'm gonna touch it, see if it works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you flip the switch and you hear the lights flicker on. You know, like that satisfying hum of electricity now pumping through the veins of this house as the circuit is completed. And the living room lights are on. Again, you kind of like get a quick assessment of the layout of the house. You have the kitchen that's like also open to the living room area. Just to the right of that, it then goes into like the other section of the house, which has 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. It's kind of attached to it. There's obviously a few closets as well and storage spaces. And just again, kind of like maybe a couple minutes of walking through and scoping it out. It's pretty obvious to your trained investigator eyes that no one's been here for at least a couple months.
Hmm.
You are welcome to do more thorough searches than what
Taboo's-
you've just gotten.
Taboo is looking for silver. Will he find silver in this place?
Should also
Roll
potentially
me a
Um,
check
luck
for a
check.
piece.
Roll me a luck check.
He will also.
Taboo.
Let me get the luck check for you. But he will also be raiding the pantry later.
Yeah. We'll roll this into both. All right. So there is silverware in the drawers. Not that plastic, Walmart stuff. There's like actual
Damn.
silverware.
Oh hell.
Some cutlery. And what would survive in the fridge? I'm thinking like Fallout style pork and beans, cans of that, cans of Spam maybe. Um,
Taboo is
maybe
putting.
there's like
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa.
maybe there's like a bag of chips or something that's like totally sealed, hasn't been opened yet, that might
Oh my
not be
god.
stale.
Oh shit.
Taboo fucking crunching on a bag of chips with like a silver butter knife ready for a werewolf.
Well, he's gonna put the silverware inside his tackle box.
I forgot you had the tackle box.
So you're just gonna be hearing bam, bam, and then popping open that bag.
And just like scooping it in.
A good thing they got a can opener around here. Gonna get some of this spam.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's a can opener.
Nervous
Find
eating.
that pretty easily.
Hey, y'all want some of this?
No. I'm good.
All right.
I'm
What
already-
else
Don't want
are
a
we
slick
looking
trigger
for?
finger, you know?
What are we looking for, or where are we looking?
So we've only really checked the kitchen, right? We haven't gone into the other rooms yet? Is my understanding.
You've checked the kitchen for silverware and food.
True.
Yeah.
But we've not like really laid eyes on
Um,
the other rooms, technically.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, like, you've done a look, but you haven't done, like, a search, I guess, if I'm putting it.
Okay, so we've done like a sweep
In
through,
those
but we've
terms.
not like done any in-depth search.
Gone through
Just
all
like a cursory
the
glance.
drawers. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So you've seen the whole layout. There's nothing
That's what I
obvious
was
that
unsure. I
stands
didn't.
out.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
you meant we could actually see the other parts yet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, none of the other doors are locked or closed or anything like that.
What could I use
There's
here?
doors to each bedroom, there's a door to the bathroom, and then there's just exterior doors. In case, you have to barricade yourself in somewhere or something.
That's true. Is there a fridge here? You said there was, right? There
Yeah, I
any
think so. Yep.
there any letters on that fridge?
Oh, don't you know? Yeah.
I'm gonna look and see if I see any
Ooh.
patterns for this one to match the one back at the apartment.
Sweet, yeah. Roll me that sweet again. You do see letters, and you see lettering in a familiar,
Shit!
semi-random pattern. Feel free to check that again.
Oh, I did. Trust me.
It's not hard for you to see that they're, like in one of the groups of letters it spells like man, but then like there's another group of letters that spells like it, and like him, and like some other like very short words are, captured by some of the groupings of letterings, but you're not able to piece together any grand, beautiful mind moments from looking at
Damn.
the plastic magnets on the fridge.
All right.
Toph, what are you looking at? And then we'll come back to Townsend, sitting in the car.
I'm gonna try to give the bedroom a quick once over search.
All right, yeah. So I'm hearing like gonna spend a few minutes like searching the room, like
Mhm.
maybe tossing the. Yeah.
Yeah, like tossing the pillows underneath, quick grab.
Mm-hmm. Looking through the closets, moving clothes and stuff around, seeing what's what. Sure. Ooh, a critical failure. What does this mean in this instance? A
That's a good question.
99. That's
That's a
bad.
really, really high.
Taboo
What
jinx
do I
me.
Yeah.
Taboo got all the lucky silver.
Oh, I know what this means. I know what this means. So you're doing, like your typical search, right? Like we had just said, moving things around, looking to see what's maybe, searching places where you think things might be concealed. And in the process of it, you look under the bed. You think to look under the bed because you see like scratch marks, like maybe the bed has been moved several times or frequently. Looks like, it's been moved in the same ways a few times. And so you think to like just shove it aside to maybe see what's underneath. And gonna need you to make a sanity test for me, please.
Woo! First one of the game, baby. Let's
Would
go.
you- If you would like to make or project onto a bond, roll that sweet D4,
That dog ain't
and
never been the
remember
same.
subtract it from your willpower and the bond.
You say that dog never been the same.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna project it onto the system.
Oh, okay. Gotta roll it. Okay, 3. 3's good.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, and go ahead and roll that test, please. All right, sweet. So yeah, when you move the bed aside, you see there's like a circular pattern that seems to have been scratched in, and like it's very jagged and like haphazard. It almost looks like it's been clawed out, this circle. And occasionally you see like some spots that the wood is darker. Um, it almost seems like, oh, and then you see it. There's like a big splotch of like darker wood. You imagine someone was like maybe murdered here. And that's what kind of gives you pause. Is this circle on the underneath the bed, and what you assume is probably like blood stains. A massive amount of blood. Someone was probably killed here.
I'm gonna run back and tell them.
Bloodstains.
Any claw marks? Let's go see.
Should we get Townsend for this? If it's a symbol, maybe she would have some knowledge on this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright,
who's
so
in it- who's in
another
the
like
getter?
yeah,
I'll go get her.
another
I'll
10
step out.
minutes have passed or so.
Wait,
What has Townsend been up to now?
Candy Crush.
it. Taboo's giving Trigger a fork from his collection.
Take the fork, it will keep you safe.
He's gonna
Well,
nod and put it in his pocket before he steps out to get Townsend.
yeah, pretty much the same. Like just keeping an eye out if something looks strange, like or if something enters or comes out screaming. Who knows?
Mhm.
And
Yep, you'll be
yeah,
at the ready.
yes. I don't know what to do since Trigger was a dick and took the keys with him. But
Yeah. If he will just toss you the keys, you are ready to put them in and drive.
exactly.
All right, sweet. So yeah, you see kind of like I imagine. Well, Trigger, take it away. Over here. Are you approaching with the flashlight on?
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna.
All
I mean,
right, yeah. So then you'll.
yeah, assuming it's dark enough at this. So
Oh yeah,
she would see
it's
me
like
pop out.
two something in the morning.
you know, kind of like backlit by the light in the cabin. And is your window down or is
No,
you just?
windows up.
I'll
Especially since the shit taboo pilled.
So I like I knock on the glass. I hit him with a, you know. I wait for you to like
Oh,
open it.
okay. I let down the window and be mildly happy, I guess, and be like, "Oh hey, you guys are still alive. That means it's safe-ish."
Yeah, the cabin's kind of clear, uh, but we do have a mark under the bed. It looks like maybe like a symbol. I don't know how much you know about that sort of thing. You might be able to help us out, but I do be aware there's blood. So someone did likely die here, or something happened here. You
Okay,
think you could come in and take a look at it with us?
I grab my backpack and get out of the car with determination in my eyes. Show me the thing.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, so Trigger leads you through this, again, kind of dark and dank and musty cabin. It's immediately, the dust hits you and the kind of the humidity of just being in the woods late at night. And you kind of wind through very quickly, the short layout of the cabin to the bedroom, which is like on the south side, so like facing the car, basically. And yeah, you see the bed has been moved, and you immediately can see the kind of the circle that appears to have been carved into the wood. I am imagining you would like to roll occult,
Yes.
perhaps, and well, yeah, let's do this. Occult will be one, and then alertness or search will be a second one.
Okay.
Kind of dealer's choice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sweet, yeah.
And alertness. Oh, God
Oof,
damn it.
okay.
Don't forget the trigger.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this will kind of again be like a task that takes some minutes. You're carefully kind of looking over the circle to like see if there's any other markings. Like you would suspect maybe in certain points of it there would be runes or like lines that divert to like maybe suggest a second pattern. Um, One thing that you are kind of able to discern
I
from
didn't mean to click that.
this,
Sorry.
you're good.
Twigger is just knocking me the fuck out.
Yeah, you're about to have that moment of an epiphany, and you get clubbed in the back of the head by Trigger.
Sorry.
Pistol whips you, drags you to the center of the circle, pulls out the butter
The
knife.
hatchet. Yeah. Oh, the fork that I got from.
No,
I'll
the
give
dull
you a
ass butter
werewolf.
knife from. Yeah. No, okay. Um. So, it's hard to infer anything without additional context. You feel like, though, this may have been the site of a ritual. You're fairly kind of like certain of that. What kind of remains unclear to you is whether or not this is actually blood that's on here. It could be some other substance or um, or it could just be weathering of the wood. It's hard to tell without like forensic testing and or maybe some other kind of approach.
Damn time for a taste test.
Yeah. I was thinking it. I didn't
Oh,
want to say it though.
you can attempt to give it a taste test or a sniff test. Whatever it is, it's like it's not wet anymore, and it's wood, like it would have been absorbed. So you're not really gonna get much of anything from licking the wooden floor, which you're certainly allowed to do. Um,
You don't get to judge my kings.
um, Yeah, you think that there's more to this, but you need more context. You suspect
Oh god.
that it might be worth searching other parts of the house, or searching more thoroughly.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell the others, and I'm gonna say to them, well, I, let's let's put this house upside down. I think there are more of those things, and just with that one, I can determine what it might be, except
Oh,
that it's there.
That was probably just the generator. Don't pay attention to that.
oh, it's fucking gypsies, dude. We got werewolves. We got gypsies.
All right, so yeah, I think just to kind of speed this along a little bit, let's get search rolls from everybody, and we'll see how that goes.
Yes, sir. Now that we
Just
know what
imagine
we're
you're all
trying to
are.
look for. So
Mm-hmm.
there's search. There's search.
Search.
Oh,
And I am
Oh,
gonna. So like
damn
this
it.
search is gonna be like an hour kind of thing.
yeah.
Y'all are very thoroughly looking through things. Another crit failure for Trigger this time.
Yeah.
What does Trigger finds? Oh, I know what Trigger finds. We know what Trigger finds. Trigger's looking in that second bedroom, and it immediately becomes obvious that this is like where the granddaughter probably stayed, Cassie's room. And within that closet is a box of toys. Within that box of toys is a set of race cars.
No.
Would you like to make a sanity test for me, sir?
Damn.
Yes. We are not gonna project anything on anyone this time. We're gonna risk it.
Okay.
We're gonna risk it.
All right, risk it for the biscuit.
Yep. There you go.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. I'm getting a little bit faster at this. We learning, folks. We learning. All right. So yeah. So obviously this conjures up memories of your time with the big B, the hot dog.
Rotten hot dog who haunts my memories.
Yeah.
No.
And it's at this point that let me see who passed. Oh wait, did anybody pass?
Nope.
No.
One,
No one
two, three,
passed.
four. Damn. Damn.
I'd even
We
say
are
I
the
have
Well, that
worst.
decent
We are the
sucks.
search.
worst crew to put on this fucking cleanup mission. We don't find shit.
Oh, we got one more lead.
Yeah. Um. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you toss the place, you find nothing. It's kind of exhausting. Um. On the one hand, you're fairly certain, or uh, Townsend at least is fairly certain that there's more here. There's got to be answers somewhere. And maybe you start to doubt, like, was there something more at the apartment we could have found, or is it actually here? And you start to maybe think about, like, should you double down and spend even more time searching? What do you do? And then of course there's the
I'll
thing
bring
going on
up.
out back.
I was gonna say I'll bring up to Townsend that, listen, there's a shallow pit out back that's got a hatch. It looks like it's locked. It looks like it's supposed to be a septic tank, and it's unusual that it's locked. And if I go show it to you, do watch your step. There is a dangerous bear trap that I'll point out to you on the way.
You didn't disarm the bear trap?
No.
Okay,
Might be a
sure.
bear. Might be a werewolf out there.
Yeah. So I'll if we're gonna do this though, I think we need the whole group out there, just in case.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the very least, we need to make sure Taboo's there, because Taboo's the guy for cracking it.
I mean, uh, I guess I'd rather search. If this was a ritual, God knows what could be in that fucking septic tank.
That's true. Could be related to the ritual.
Oh yeah, in the
My
worst
fear
way
was that
possible.
it's potentially locking something in there to keep it from getting out, but could be anything at this point. That's all just speculation.
Okay. Taboo, you found any silver?
Oh yeah,
Okay, let's go.
shaking that tackle box.
All right, so tackle box and flashlights in hand, you all regroup back near the edge of the woods where this little pit is that has kind of this locked septic tank tube entrance thing.
Are, are there
Yeah,
like
padlock
any
not shown, but you can
symbols
imagine.
or something like that on the septic tank or the lock? Like something, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
carved in there or
Yeah.
drawn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very clever. You give it a look over, and no, it very much like this super plain, incredibly mundane, minus the lock.
Okay, that's kind of reassuring.
I don't know if it is. The more normal it is, the weirder it is to me. I
Hey,
think I'd
look
rather
at
have like a big pentagram on it or something. It looks like no.
hey, look on the positive side. It's probably not a demone or something like that.
Oh,
At least not
Back
in
demonic.
there.
Yeah.
so you all good with Taboo doing what Taboo do?
Yep. Go for it. Tab.
Yep.
Just be careful. Do we check this for traps?
Good question.
It ain't the pimp's day.
We check now.
Yeah, Taboo checked just now. Yeah, so you fiddle with the lock a little bit. You're familiar with it. It's kind of typical master lock thing. A little bit more sophisticated than the high school lockers, but yeah, you kind of flip through it. Maybe you've got a little lock picking kit, but um, it's just it's too small to finesse. You feel like though if you had like not a crowbar, but like well maybe a crowbar and like a hammer or something, you can probably pop this off with some hardware.
Go check the shed, maybe.
Yep. Let's go check the shed.
Yeah. Yep. So you remember seeing a hammer and saws and rakes and stuff. Yeah. And you're able to find your hammer and wedge. And yeah, if you want to pop this lock off,
Let's
you
go.
can.
Let's try it.
Only thing is now we can't.
We can't
undo it.
Yep.
Yeah, we can't seal it if it was a sealing thing. So we might. Situation might be red.
But we gotta know, right?
Well, we gotta know. Because we gotta deal with it if it's something weird.
Okay, quick question. So, like, Taboo looked at the lock. It is like just a normal lock, like no special material or something like that.
Nope. Yeah, just normal.
Okay, I forgot
Just
about that.
normal. Nothing occult has been triggered here at this point.
Well, if it's a normal
All right,
lock,
Tabu. So you line up.
Nothing too dangerous, I don't think.
Yeah, you line up the chisel, and you give it a swing, and you hear kind of like a metal clang. It's gonna take a few more hits, which you perform absolutely beautifully. Everyone, go ahead and give me an alertness test, please.
I don't want to.
Time to fail a third time. I fucking called it.
If only you could accumulate more checks, right?
Let me get my
but all my failures were in a lot. I would have like 3 check marks by now.
Yeah.
Damn, we're doing
Yeah.
poorly.
You would be a monster in the next mission. Super alert, but no, okay. Alright, so Toph is the only one who's able to hear, perhaps because she's like maybe standing a little bit farther back. The hammering is, the sound from the hammering is a little bit less intense. Toph, you think you hear like a muffled voice coming from beneath the ground. It's super faint. You can maybe infer that it's a female voice because of like the tone of the pitch, but that's about it. Can't make out any words. Can't make out much beyond
I'm telling you, it's Grandma.
It better not be the kid.
that.
I ain't dealing with no more kids.
Yeah, and the lock pops off. And now it is just like this. What am I trying to say? Like cement, like the weight of it is essentially the main thing that's holding it down now.
We popping this open. Help me out, Trigger.
I think you should get someone else to help you. I'm the one holding the gun. Something pops up, I gotta take shots.
Townsend, you got some muscle in you?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to help.
Guarantee you
Alright.
have more strength than me.
Make a luck throw if you throw your back out or not.
Ooh, Ty, I like the way you think. Taboo, who has the best or better athletics score?
Let's see. Athletics. Taboo has it at 70.
That
Oh, okay.
30.
Yeah. Okay, so Taboo, you can roll it at an 80% instead of a 70%. I'll give you a 10% bonus.
Goddamn! Oh my back! Oh, god! Damn this
It's
fucking.
close. You feel like if you were to set down your tackle box. No, just kidding. Yeah, you're gonna have to like drop your cane or set down your stuff and really focus to get this off. But you can try again.
Drop the cane, take off the hat. Maybe throw off the fur coat. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If need be,
Yeah.
I'll pitch in as a third set of hands.
What do we see underneath the fur coat?
Oh, it is under the fur coat.
It's not that tattoo, is it? Ape shall not kill ape.
Well, he has that orange suit under the fur coat.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not that tattoo.
All right, fair enough.
He still has his orange suit on.
All right, actually, yeah, let's raise this. Well, okay, roll's already happened. 85 in a row. Like, yeah.
Oh, God.
How did you do that?
What does it mean? All right, so I was gonna like say, put a little penalty behind this, but since I didn't get it off in time, that's okay. I will say though, like it's becoming, you're starting to get worn out by trying to pop this open.
That bitch ain't budging.
You hear though now, like all of you can hear, it's still muffled, but it sounds like the voice inside is kind of frantic.
Hey, it's the mole.
What the fuck?
Once I notice that, I'll go over to the generator, and I'll cut it, see if we can get a better listen.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and everybody can
Oh shit.
roll alertness.
We in the dark now.
Yeah. Damn,
Damn
who
it.
was that? That was
Damn
a
it.
trigger. Hoff is on point with this alertness stuff.
You can fail everything, but you can't fail alertness.
Nothing catches Toph off guard. All right, and
I
Townsend's
guess
in
the
on it
ringing from the
too.
generator got me on that one, huh? Too much time to
Yeah, that's right. And then Taboo is huffing and puffing from trying to crank this thing open for like several minutes, like really trying to give it a hard effort.
Yeah, I think Trigger's doing
Um,
that thing where you're like you're moving your jaw around trying to like pop your ears because you're having a hard time hearing.
hmm And yeah, Toph and Townsend, you can hear it's still very difficult. Like there's a lot between you and this voice still, but you can definitely make out it's a female voice, and you can't hear what she's saying, but it sounds like she's pleading. You know, like she's desperate, she's frantic. Um, she is pleading. Um, you just hear that desperation in her voice.
I can't make any of it out.
Nah. Either
I
she's too far down or there's too much between you and her.
start to think that was a mistake. Damn,
Why is that?
is that Mitzi down there?
Janowitz, we gotta get her.
It does not sound like Janowitz.
Hmm. While they're talking amongst themselves, I want to go back into the shed for a second and see if there's a sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to
It's a
think.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that it's somebody trapped there by whatever is here.
You say that out loud?
Yeah,
Oh,
They're either trapped in there or trapped from getting out of there. It's a matter of do you trust it?
tough. You saying that thing is a werewolf?
only one way to find out.
Yeah, you
Can I
find
find anything in
a
there?
sledgehammer. You find a sledgehammer. And at this point, too, now, like when you come back, and whoever was kind of by there will hear like this. It sounds like, someone is pounding with their hand against like a metal surface, like knocking, like, please help, kind of, you know,
Yeah.
trying to get your attention, not knowing if they've got it.
Think you can handle this one this time, Taboo? I
Oh,
say, like, handing the sledge over to him or trying to hand it over to him.
oh, fucking hell. Let's give it a shot. I ain't dead
All
yet.
right, give me a sec before you roll.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you fail again this time, we'll impose like a 10% penalty to the rest of your rolls,
All right.
minus like sanity rolls, and
That
we'll
was
just chalk it up to like becoming fatigued.
that was gonna do some stretches. Get some stretches in. All right, ready.
You want- Oh my god!
Oh my! My back! Oh.
It's like the fucking Critical Role door bit where they just try to get a door open and like 3 people get injured doing that.
Yeah, so you see Taboo kind of like heft the hammer up and swing it down, and it smacks into the the cement, and it just kind of like dust pounds off of it, like it's just kind of shaking, and then he swings it a few more times, and on that last swing, like you definitely pull something. Like his form, anyone who's like watching the spectacle will see his form like, you know, break in mid swing.
Oh.
And the hammer just kind of like, or the sorry, what was it called?
Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer, yeah. It's kind of like falls limply to the ground after that.
Goddamn.
Abu, your hands are shaking, sweaty, blistering.
Coffee got that first aid on you?
You haven't worked as hard.
Fuck this old man. Oh.
Yeah, I did.
See if you can help old Taboo out.
Alright. Should I
I'll grab
roll?
the sledgehammer and see if I can't continue what he started.
Oh no.
Glad you a bitch.
Yeah, you can pull out pull out the
Wish-
Walmart first aid kit. Yeah, and I'll say success on this. You can what can you realistically do here? I'll say you can negate the 10%.
Damn.
Hey, guess what? You get to check that one though. That's gonna be sick. Your first aid.
Yeah. So it's not that you're not able to apply first aid. It's just this first aid kit doesn't really have anything that's going to help. You kind of bandage his hands, but I mean, it's still going to hurt like hell if he tries to, you know, do heavy exertion with his grip, his back. You know, maybe you've got like a little ice pack or something. But I mean, he pulled something good.
Damn, we thought.
And we see trigger pull, grab the hammer.
Do you want me to roll, or do you want that to be tied into his roll?
Oh, you can roll.
Roll. All right.
Yeah.
Let's give it a try.
We've only broken one body so far.
Trigger.
I-
I loosen
Oh,
that
no.
motherfucker for you. I loosen it.
So yeah, I am imagining like you're just trying to crack this thing now,
Yeah.
like
just try to
shatter it
make
kind of,
Mm-hmm.
or like maybe dislodge it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if we can
probably
like
the way
dislodge
forward.
or crack a piece, then we can. It's easier to pull a piece off of it than the whole thing.
Yeah, get a grip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you managed to do that. You crack it, and got a scene here. So, you crack like maybe a quarter of this thing off, and that gives you like just enough lip to like see inside and pull it back a little bit, and immediately you're hit with like the stench of not sewage, but more like kind of rotten flesh. It's super disgusting. And you hear that voice again from inside. You see now it's got like a metal ladder that leads down into the chamber, about a good, we'll say like 3 meters. Sorry, no, more than that, 6 meters. So like 18, 20 feet. It's fairly deep. This is like maybe a very large sized septic tank. And sorry, let me just glance through my notes real
Hi,
quick
Tarshina. Bye. See ya.
as I change the scene for you.
Oh man.
That emote's
Huddled
insane.
weakly in the shallow water of this holding tank, you see a hand like just feebly reaching up. At first glance, she looks like a small, somewhat misshapen nude woman in her 50s. Her flesh is gray-blue and she's torn out most of her hair. Her hands look blood-stained, and the flesh is stripped by constant clawing at the walls. Like her nails are like just bloodied and her fingers look like they're just totally raw. Her feet and lower legs are swollen from, you would imagine, the constant immersion in water. and her skin is just sloughing off. Look like she's a leper almost. And yet somehow this person is still alive. Go ahead and roll me a sanity test, please.
I hope not, D. Holy
Everybody who
hell.
sees this situation.
Well, Garth.
And remember to project if you would like to project.
Let's see how much Garth takes. Takes a 3. That puts me at 7.
And Trigger, did you roll your test yet?
I haven't rolled the test yet. I just rolled the projection first. There's the
Okay.
test.
Yeah, gotcha.
You also forgot to uncheck
Alright,
the
sweet.
ones from home, John.
What do you mean?
Oh, the home scene.
After home scene, you
Oh,
uncheck
yeah.
the ones that you checked.
Well, I just damaged this one, so.
Nice. Yeah, you.
Good
I
catch.
mean, it just kind of strikes you, strikes everybody, like this scene, the situation that is in here, like the desperation in this person's voice, like whatever they are now, they were definitely a person before, and they've been trapped here for you don't know how long, in these terrible conditions. Like it is horrible what has happened to this person. And just like the sight of this is so repulsive. Just kind of shakes you a bit.
I
And
want to
she
sweep the
says,
flashlight. Oh, no, go ahead.
"No, you go ahead."
I was gonna say I'm gonna sweep the flashlight to where I can try to see what else is down there. If there's anything else on the walls, any engravings or anything. I guess like any like occult symbology.
Yeah, just to see if there's anything else there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you give it a quick scan. Like you see nothing but like you know, a septic tank with a little bit of water in it. Dead flesh in there. Not a ton of it, but you imagine it probably came from her. And feeble scratch marks on the walls, but nothing that constitutes occult symbology or anything beyond desperate ravings of a person trapped down here. She says,
All right.
please help me out of here. I've been trapped for I don't know how long. There is like a little like ladder, but it's like raised, I guess you could say. So if you want to, you can like lower it, kind of like a fire escape hatch.
No.
And she looked like that?
She does not look good.
That's an understatement.
Help me, please.
Who are you?
My name is Marlene. Marlene Bowman.
That is his wife. Why are you
Did
down
you
there,
know
Marlene?
my husband? He was a sick man. He did something terrible to me. I don't know what. Some kind of strange pagan prayer or something. Did it to me to make me his slave forever. That's what the words sounded like. But then she kind of like recoils from the memory, you think? But it didn't work the way he thought it would. And so he locked me here in this tank. Please, you've got to let me out of here.
Townsend? She say her husband fucked a pig?
The fuck did you just say to me?
Is that what she
Oh,
said?
I heard a pig ritual.
A pagan prayer.
Yeah,
A
pagan.
Yeah,
pe-
sorry.
Oh,
oh,
I
a
knew what you
pegging
meant, but
ritual.
it's not what I heard.
Not a pagan ritual.
Okay, no.
Is that
I
sounding like anything you know, Townsend?
no,
Do we
not
do we
not
roll?
not really. I think the other question is I have no fucking idea what that ritual is. We I can't tell if she's saying the truth or if that ritual was to get something out of her. It could be both ways.
Well, we could see if she's.
Well,
You,
anybody have that human?
you
Yeah,
could see what?
yeah. I was trying to find a way to say that.
I know what you're getting at, but I don't know how to put it.
Yeah. Well, I'll brazenly say it in front of people. We don't know if she's lying or not. And she can hear me. It don't matter to me.
What?
Uh,
What?
Yeah.
Hey, you get bit by a wolf?
You can't seriously. You can't think about leaving me down here. He, kind of starts to get a little bit frantic.
D-
Starts pulling her hair out.
Do you remember what your husband said during the ritual?
Uh, she will say yes and repeat it to you, and go ahead and give me an occult roll.
Ooh, can I do an occult roll too?
Taboo. You can do an occult roll. You can also maybe do an unnatural roll if you like. I will warn you though that if you succeed on this unnatural roll, it may reveal stuff that you don't want to know. Like the kind of sanity-inducing stuff.
Taboo is failing.
You know what?
That's alright.
I have it. I might as well use it.
May as well. May as well. Alright, so Townsend, on the success of what she says, she describes a ritual that sounds much like, your typical Lovecraft lore. It would involve like a circularly drawn situation with like the person inside of it. But there's something that's just like not quite lining up that gives you a little bit of pause. Like and maybe it's coming from like the gap between what you've been told in these stories versus like how this shit actually works. But something is just doesn't quite line up. It's certainly not like from any culture that you're aware of. Like, there's definitely some Lovecraft type shit.
Huh. Could I check if she like kind of lied to me, like try to fake like some details of the story?
Am I allowed to
Mm-hmm.
retroactively roll occult to see
Uh,
if I knew anything? Or...
John, so
yeah.
I'm feeding for points. John.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I'll.
I'll let y'all roll it, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be at a penalty. So it's gonna because she's down there and you guys are up here and the lighting is pretty shit. Even with your flashlights, I'll put like a 20% penalty on it.
What are we trying to roll for at this point?
Human is.
Human.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, fuck it.
May as well, right? Right, that 08 was a success. I know that.
Oh shit!
I got an 8. Let's go.
I had a 98.
Nice. And this makes a lot of sense. So, oh, tell me, Townsend and Toph, what are your base human scores?
50.
40.
I think yours is 54
15,
now.
40,
Townsend.
okay.
Okay,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
go.
true, 54.
Agua.
Okay. So
Big drink.
you when you're first kind of like looking at observing and having these interactions, you can't quite tell what to make of her body language and her mannerisms. Like they're all strange, but I mean she's been stuck in the septic tank for these years, like unable to die essentially. Like there's no way that this person should be alive. That much you're certain. She's been in here for years perhaps. That's kind of no surprise. And the decayed state of her body kind of makes this even more challenging. But the more you kind of study a little bit, there is a strange disconnect between her speech and her facial expressions and mannerisms. It's hard to pin down, so much so it kind of feels unnatural, and I need you to make me a sanity test, please.
Woo!
I'm too stupid to realize it.
Mm-hmm. And if you would like to project, you may.
All right, second drink. I'll go.
Ooh,
Goddamn.
that's a big projection.
It sucks because it's warm.
Yeah.
In Little China.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right. So, Toph, you're definitely getting these same vibes that Townsend is getting. But then you kind of notice out of the corner of your eye that Townsend seems to not be taking this too well. Um,
Uh-oh.
and um, so Townsend, you have gone temporarily insane. You have lost control of yourself in this moment. You realize that like it suddenly hits you that like maybe this is Marlene, maybe this was Marlene, but like you are now face to face with the Lovecraftian horror. This thing is powerful, whatever it is, probably. Like she should not be alive. She should not be alive. This is fucking weird. And I think you run into the woods. You run towards the car. You just break out in a dead sprint towards the car.
Townsend, where you going? Townsend!
No, I don't fuck with that.
you hear it as
What?
in like what do they call it? Like Doppler effect? She's running by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are lucky that she doesn't have the keys. I mean, maybe
Oh, thank God.
Oh, trigger.
if she had the keys, she'd be driving away. But maybe she's gonna keep running.
If she's that scared.
That's not
Damn.
good.
I'm just glad I didn't have to make a roll to check if I don't step into the fucking bear trap.
I just hope. I hope she ain't a werewolf, but you better put that to use.
So it sounds like it's not good and something we need to take care of, huh?
That's what I'm feeling from it.
Got gas, don't we?
I was gonna say sure there's a lot of gas in that shed.
Mm-hmm. I can't get it though. Ugh!
um.
Burn that shit.
All right. So what I need to have happen now is you're gonna go into initiative as her demeanor changes when you all mention bringing out the gas and dealing with this thing. She leaps like an animal out of
Oh shit!
this
Oh!
out of the tank. And yeah, we're gonna go into initiative. Going into some combat, some inish, as they say
Damn
in
it.
the nation.
Nobody get
My
bit.
astrology, my
He's left-
astrology said today that I was gonna have to deal with the septic hag. I knew it.
All right, so
Septic head.
The screaming homeless man in the subway was right.
all right, so Townsend, oh, are y'all on the scene now? Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the scene.
All right, so Townsend, you're like basically running this way,
Okay.
away from the scene. We'll say that this is like where the thing was. And yeah, I don't know where you guys would have been, but
we
not
would have
too
been
far
kind of
from
around
there.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just back you off a little bit there, Toph, just so I can.
Uh-oh. He leapt into the sky. We can't see
The
him.
septic hag is going.
He's back down.
All right, y'all see her?
Yeah, we see her.
All right, cool. Oh, let's try this. I think it'll work because Foundry is awesome. I just hit that combat thing. Shouldn't really be anything to roll, but let me just see what it does. Yeah, it should be your dex scores, right? So Taboo, you got a 17 in dex, maybe? Is that correct? Is that true?
We don't see him.
It doesn't say
Your
which.
statistics?
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
your
know.
dex is
Which-
17.
Mine's 12. I don't know what
Yep.
Tops is.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah,
Mine
quick
is-
question. Do y'all see my Witcher hag?
Yes.
I see a
Or is she hidden?
icon for them. Yes. Like a little, there's a little thing here.
Okay. Little token? Yeah.
Yeah, little token.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for.
That is a dirty girl.
All right, sweet. Yeah. All right, awesome. So leaps out of here like an animal, and somebody want to roll me a d6 to see who gets swiped at?
Ooh.
5.
All right, Trigger. You get swiped at by the Hag Claw. So you can choose to dodge or fight back, but if you do, this will essentially be your action for the round. And you will not get like,
Dodging would
Mhm.
dodging would encapsulate using what? Like, how do we do that? It's not a skill
There's
itself.
there's a skill that says dodge.
There is a skill that says dodge.
Yep.
Also, if you were intending on doing battle music of any kind,
Oh yeah.
Ah, thank you, sir.
you're welcome.
Thanks, sir.
I think I
Yeah.
am gonna try and do a dodge.
Ooh, get us all in the
All right,
mood.
sweet.
Yeah.
Let
Maybe.
me roll.
Shit.
All right. So, I think, and maybe you want to rules check this, but I think on opposed tests, like if you both succeed, it's the higher one that matters.
I
But
think you're correct.
does
I
that
think it's black
count?
text, but-
Yeah, but does that count for dodge? So like if you both get successes on a dodge, does the dodge still dodge?
The
Ooh.
opposed test pits your agent's dodge skill against the attack roll. If your roll overcomes the attack roll, your agent avoids harm. If the handler agrees, an agent can
Okay.
Let me just trigger.
defense rolls, page 53.
Damn. Oh hell.
Roll dodge opposes all the hand-to-hand attacks that turn. It lets your agent duck behind. Oh, so you dodge every hand-to-hand attack that turn. If you do that.
Nice.
Lets your agent duck behind
Oops.
cover. Dodging never inflicts damage.
Oh hell.
Right. So yeah, they did roll a higher success than you. So unless like a tie
Yeah, I'm
counts in
just
your
double
favor,
checking.
they are gonna
but
hit.
I don't see anything that says other than that. I think I need to beat it. A post test fits your agent's dodge skill against the attack roll. If your roll overcomes the attack roll, your agent avoids harm.
Where comes the attack roll?
Yeah, that's on page 51. 53 is your defense rolls.
Dodge.
So I'm assuming it works like a regular opposed roll.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, what does it say on 53? Just double check.
It's a dodging and fighting back little blurb.
Yeah, roll to the blah blah blah, 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 blah. Your roll beats the attacker's roll. Okay. Yeah, it does not beat it then, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you get this dirty, nasty swipe across the front of your chest, and it burns. And you feel hot liquid starting to ooze from it immediately.
Trigger!
Feels like a really nasty like bike fall, you know, and you skinned your knee kind of thing. Like you can immediately tell that
Ooh.
blood is, you know, exposed.
Yeah.
All right, so sorry, that was Marlene. Taboo. Taboo is
Do
up.
I need to subtract any HP?
Whew.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was 4 HP.
Okay.
You dirty bitch, you bought a field of rat taboo. Gonna get that pimp kung fu in this. Don't have a penalty though.
It won't matter.
It
didn't
wouldn't matter.
Oh, that pimp kung fu coming in clutch.
0-5, yeah, and she doesn't get to oppose because she took her turn, and she doesn't have multiple actions. We won't give her multiple actions. So go ahead and roll your pimp cane damage. Let's say it's a D4. What's your strength?
Strength is 15.
Or, okay, that's pretty solid. Do you have like an unarmed strike, unarmed attack?
Yeah, I was doing
in your
unarmed combat.
stuff? Yeah, does that have a plus to it?
It
Like, I'm just trying to see like what your modifier might be.
Technically, I don't know his modifier should be a plus, but unarmed is naturally 1d4 minus 1. It's 1d3.
Gotcha. All right, let's just
0
call it
to
a
3.
flat D4 then.
I roll a
for your
d4.
pimp cane. Yeah, because you hit. All right. You smack into with your pimp cane. You smack the back of this decrepit old hag. The pimp
Maybe that
cane
decrepit.
buckles a little bit. Doesn't crack.
Oh,
But it,
pimp be strong
buckles.
today.
All right, nice. Ooh. You can move a little bit, I think. I don't remember what your movement is
movement.
like, but
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I'm kind of new to the combat. I don't remember how this works.
Yeah,
And we
I
haven't
mean,
run into it
in
yet until this moment. So.
yeah, yeah. I think typically it kind of just gets handled theater of the mind, maybe, but I'm sure there's rules here. Just don't know.
Yeah. I'll look and see if there's any more movement.
Yeah.
From what I
But,
know,
you're
it's like so many meters with an action and so many meters without an action.
That's right, because we had to do that for the
Mhm.
backpacker. Yeah. Okay. 10 meters
Yeah, you guys
jogging,
got
20
good
meters
memories.
running, 30 meters sprinting, or 3 meters while performing another action.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. 3 meters while performing another action. Sweet.
Yes.
So yeah, that looks like it's probably about right. Oh, 3 yards, 3 meters. Roughly the same thing. Alright, sweet. So Trigger, you're up. Oh,
I
but
already
you've
did
already
mine.
taken
Yep.
your action. I guess if you wanted to move a little bit, we can let you do that. But then it'll be Townsend's turn. And Townsend, you merely get to run away into the woods. How
Let me
far can you
measure.
go? 30,
Damn.
30 yards. All right, go ahead and roll me like an not athletics. What's the other one that's like related? Maybe it's
What
just
the hell?
athletics.
Uh,
Huh?
Basically to see if you trip and fall.
You know what? Maybe Taboo's gonna be making his way towards Trigger.
hmm. I
Make it-
guess
Let's
it
just
would
call it
be
athletics.
Oh shit.
Athletics, yeah.
Yeah.
How do I get rid of these?
Nice. Oh, on the drawing thing, you should be able
Yeah,
to.
I accidentally like went to measure distance and I used the measurement controls and I'm doing like these cone attacks and radius things. Oh,
I
thank
got
Damn,
you.
he has a flamethrower. Let's go.
All right, Townsend, you are off the map, darting into the woods.
Back
You
up.
try the car door. No, you don't even. You don't even think to go in the car. You just keep running.
You just gotta get away
Right.
from the thing that should not be.
Agent Toff.
All right, let's do this.
What are we doing?
Well,
Missing with
Whole lot
my
of
knife.
nothing. The Walmart knife. Yeah. It's
oh, you did the same
who
thing I
keeps
did.
on?
You gotta use it's the ruler on the right, not on the left. Yeah.
Yeah. You swing at it and it's just kind of like too chaotic with what all is going on. And it's back to Marlene.
Get behind me,
Um,
tough.
Taboo, you hit her with the pimp cane, so she's gonna attack you. It is the next round, so if you would like, you have the same option that Trigger had. You can burn your turn, dodging / fighting back, or you can just wait to see if she hits and then take your turn.
Oh,
Fighting
Taboo.
back's like parrying, right?
Taboo holding his ground. He fighting back.
Okay. So I think you roll an unarmed attack, I guess. Kinda
so
like in opposition to hers.
So I do unarmed combat as
Or
well?
wait,
Or dodge.
If someone
Yeah, so
attacks
dodge
your
if
agent
you
with a
wanna
melee
dodge.
weapon or unarmed combat,
Oh,
your
then.
agent can fight back with unarmed or melee combat to block and counter attack.
I'm gonna go unarmed combat.
Yeah.
He's in that kung fu stance. He's ready.
okay. Alright, so she's rolling her unarmed combat as well. Okay. Alright, looks like I just beat maybe. Look at the screen.
It's a success.
Yep, so yours is a success, but she has a 34 success.
God damn, her kung fu stronger.
Her kung fu is slightly stronger. Let's see how much damage you get. Oof, 5 points of damage.
Ouch.
What does this look like? So Trigger, like when she slashed you, she went like from upper right to lower left from her perspective, and now she like spins around and does like an uppercut style on Taboo. Mortal Kombat uppercut style.
Damn.
Claw strike.
Flash up.
All right. Yep. All right, Taboo. So that was essentially your turn. You can move a little bit if you like, and then it's Trigger.
Yeah, you get where you're gonna be.
Pimp gotta retreat. Ugh.
You might want to get a clear view since the one person with the guns away.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was like, no, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna take my aim. I'm gonna take some shots. I'm not entirely sure on how range combat works. So
I think you just roll the skill, and then potentially there's bonuses or negatives.
okay, I see
I
a thing
don't
for
think
aim. If you
anything-
want a plus 20, you take a turn to aim.
Mhm. So
Uh,
that will take a turn if you want to do that.
So
I don't know if I wanna aim.
I do subtract 5 from HP, right?
Mm-hmm. How much HP do you have left?
Should be 8.
Okay. So you're good.
Alright, let me do my... Well, there. So if I click on the light pistol, that rolls... Okay, that does roll the relevant skill. Which my skill is 60. We should have a pretty good chance of hitting. Let's go.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit!
You got the worst critical failure possible. Hey,
You
good
go to
news.
pull the trigger, and it's not loaded. You've got an empty magazine in there. Click, click, click. We'll say you have another magazine in your pocket, but next round you can spend a turn to load.
Yeah. With the realization that that's what's going on, would you allow me to say one thing?
Sure, yeah, yeah.
Do I have time? I'm just gonna say gas. Because you know
yeah, you can
time's
totally
going
say
by
that.
quick, and I'm gonna back because I can do my 3 after, right? So we can go there, right? How do I make
Yeah.
it move to where it's at once I've set the thing?
If you're selected and you do that, press the space bar.
There we go. Got my 3
Nice.
yards.
Smooth. Yeah, we'll say that this is where the gas cans are.
That's what my assumption was. That's why I'm headed towards it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then this is the main cabin. All right, Townsend, another run through the woods. Let's get another athletics check. As you continue to just sprint like a deer that's been spooked.
Damn, I'm gonna be back at the apartment at the time this ends.
You'll be lucky if they find you in these woods. All right,
Oh,
I think
no.
that's a trip and a fall. All right. Give me a D4, and this will actually be a D2 of damage. So it'll be a 1 or a 2 is 1 point of damage, and then 3 or 4 is 2 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, it's only 1 point of damage, but you do trip and fall over, like a fallen branch. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. But you've got to get the fuck out of here. All right, Toph.
Start swiping for.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You too?
God damn.
Yeah, that Walmart knife ain't so
Alright.
good, huh?
Yeah. So you go to stab with your Walmart knife, and the handle cracks. Like you make contact with Marlene, but like her skin, like you slash through, like just tough, callus-like skin. And when you pull the knife back, you see like the handle is cracked. Like if you stab with this again, you're probably gonna be stabbing yourself a little bit too. Your hands are gonna be getting cut up. All right. Top of round 3.
Woo.
He's coming in for the kill.
Oh, old Taboo got this.
She running, she leaping. She is going with her claws. What would you like to do, sir?
You get that gas trigger. I'm fighting this bitch.
Oh man. Oh, you got luck. Yeah, so your crit will beat her regular success. Go ahead and roll your damage. You said it's a D4 -1, probably. Oh, unless you were Pimp Cannon, and it'll just be.
Nah,
the
he was
D4.
unarmed. Unarmed combat. Kung Fu.
Oh.
Pimp Fu.
But yeah, he's got the strength modifier too.
Nice. Camp foo. All right, sweet. Yeah, you're pounding into this old, decrepit woman.
Smacking her like she owes me money.
All right. And so Taboo, if you'd like to move a little bit, you can.
Oh,
Otherwise,
we gotta
that
get
will
that
be your
gas. We
turn.
gotta get that gas.
And then trigger.
Where's the roller? Where's the roller? So what was the extent?
3 meters, so basically 3 yards. If you're doing something.
Yeah, he fought back, so
Right there.
about 3 yards.
I don't know if you need to be like 100% exact, but as long as you're pretty
It's like
close
pretty
to
much
the
right
three.
there.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We getting
All right.
close to that.
So how do I do the multi-node hold in control when I'm doing it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then spacebar will do the same thing. So yeah, it just kind of looks like to me that you'll have enough to get in there.
And so it's like 14. I'm assuming they're back here somewhere or around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
So you can get there and then like grab a couple of the jugs. Is that kind of what you're
yeah.
wanting to do, or what's the
Yeah.
game plan here?
I think that's the idea, is try to
Yeah.
get at least one of them. Start. I'm assuming it's like the regular like jerry cans, and I'd
Mhm.
have to like unscrew it, like if I wanted to like slosh it on her or something like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's what I'm trying to set
Yeah.
up for next round. So I guess I'll move into here,
Yep.
pick it up.
So you can move in there and then pick up a jug. Yeah. All right. All right. Townsend, you get up and continue running.
Let's go.
Agent Toff.
Oh no, athletic check this time. Okay.
No, no, we'll give it to you for free. Half of it was just kind of like getting up.
And that's it. I'm just gonna hunker up and get ready.
Get ready for the thing. All right.
The inevitable.
Yup. All right, Taboo. She's coming in for the kill. That pimp foo. He's saying,
Oh, he's holding his ground. Gotta ride it out.
my kung fu is stronger than yours. She says.
Oh hell no,
No.
bitch.
Oh man.
You fucked with the wrong
All
pimp
right.
today.
So she crit failed. So I think what I'll do is I'll have you roll double damage.
Ooh.
Because
Need
not
a
only did
4.
you crit success, yeah. Actually, you know what? Do just roll me a d4. You're gonna get the full 4 points for one of those. So this will be 4 points plus the d4.
Okay, so 5.
All right,
That's
so
good,
you
that's
do
good, that's
5
good.
points of damage to her. All right.
Damn, the pimp poo's coming strong.
The desperation of like just trying to stay alive. You've seen this lady just trying to kill you with a vengeance.
And as you need that emote of like Samuel L. Jackson like staring at the
Yeah, I know what you
the viewer with like a crazy look.
All right. Taboo, if you want to move a little bit, you're welcome to. Otherwise, trigger.
Yeah, that's the one.
Goddamn.
All right. So I don't know that I'll have
All right, Trig.
enough to splash, but I can move into position. Because, 3 yards would put me here, and there's no way in hell I'm getting... What is, what?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
6
you
more,
can like
7 yards in,
position
that's crazy.
yourself and uncap it, and
Okay.
you'll be ready to
To go
douse.
for yeah.
Go for douse.
Are you cool with me moving like past 3, or do you want me to just do
Mhm.
3?
If you're not doing
You
an
can do the
action, you
6.
can go past 3. Yeah.
6, okay. All right, and I'll put myself
Yeah.
there. It was right there.
All right, Townsend. Let's get another athletics check.
Sure. Let's break my ankles.
Yes, please.
Damn, let's
Ooh.
go.
Oh shit! Almost on the money.
All right. Yeah. So more sprinting from Townsend. Soon we're gonna be doing con checks to see if you can keep your breath. See if we can exhaust you.
After that
All
battle,
right,
I moved
Toph.
the rest of the session just to get back to the fucking hut.
What
Oh.
if you run
hopefully you
all
can
the way
find your way
back,
back.
all the way back to the apartment?
Come on, critical fail. Let's see. Gonna unarmor.
I saw
Ooh,
99. I
not
was
bad.
so like, oh
92.
no.
Yeah. All right, so swinging and a miss with the Walmart knife.
Nah, unarmed that
Right.
time. I was trying to punch.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And now I'm gonna move
Right.
slightly out of his.
So her attention has been focused on Taboo this whole time, just like scratching and biting like a feral animal. And she catches a glimpse of Trigger with the uncapped gas can like ready to just launch at her. And she does like a golem skip as quickly as she possibly can. Basically off map.
Holy shit.
I will say if you want to like follow her and try to continue up this pursuit, you're going to roll you'll have to like sprint. And you might trip and stuff. So just kind of the extent of how far she's running, how quickly she's moving. She is unnaturally fast, as you might imagine.
We don't know what's out there.
Well, you know, one of the things that's
Taboo.
out there.
Well, you mean Townsend? Yeah.
Yeah, true. What if Townsend's the only one that dies because she goes out into the woods?
Oh, that's...
You don't know
killed-
that.
All right, Taboo. What's oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Because
Taboo?
that my bear attack.
We should be taking that gas inside that cabin. Hunker down.
I think that's wise.
Call Thompson.
All of it.
Whew.
Yeah. I think I'll grab a can and take it in.
Be on high alert here. Get some gas.
I'm gonna take the chance while they're going in to grab that to set down the gas can, pull out the eject the mag, and then put the fresh one, the one that's actually got bullets in,
Mhm.
ready to go.
Reload.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Make
so
sure there's one in the
we're
chamber.
we're dropping out of initiative, and you all, at least for the moment, seem to have a few moments. You very quickly like rush some of the gas into the cabin. Trigger reloads. And how long are we intending? Like, do you want to empty that entire shed of gas cans and like transfer it to the main cabin? Is that
Oh, yeah.
what is? Okay.
If you want to do that, I'm gonna go in and search the cabin for bottles. See if we can't make some mollies.
Good call, good call.
All right. So the three of you hunker down in this cabin, doing your things that you're doing, transporting stuff. Meanwhile, Townsend, it's about 10 minutes later, maybe. You check your watch. You kind of have a guesstimation of how long things are. You are exhausted, mechanically and and like in character, huffing and puffing, just covered in sweat, scrapes and bruises and scratches from just flat out sprinting through woodlands. You look around. You have no idea where you are. It is pitch black. It's foggy. Give me a survival check.
Oh god.
Look around. You have no
Right.
idea where you are. What would you like to do?
Does my phone work out here?
Give me a luck check.
Damn.
Good luck. I hope it works.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
barely.
So you've got a couple bars. Got some decent battery left.
I probably
Oh.
will
What
need
would
to
you like to do?
stop for a second for getting some food. No, that's
Sure.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is it about that hour?
Yeah. But I can wait till we finish.
Should we take a quick break now, or Ty, you want to tell us what you're doing?
Oh no, we can take a break now.
Okay. Let's do, I guess, a quick 5-minute break, and then
Yeah.
we'll pick
Probably
it
don't need
back
the
up.
combat music no more. At least not right now.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows, there could be
See,
like
I-
a mountain lion. I don't know it yet.
Let's see if this one's sufficiently spooky. All right, I will be right back, y'all.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I'm sweating.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Oh my goodness. Man, we don't even know Townsend's alive. We're just like, fuck. Ooh. You got hit by that madness too.
Yes.
Holy shit. Now,
Damn.
how-
I was like,
Uh-huh.
should I war dog that sanity check or not? But now the fucking putting those 2 points on a bot was like wasted as fuck. My cat has to suffer for my sins.
Oh no.
No, I think I then put that one on my mentor.
On your mentor?
Yes,
A mentor. Okay.
mentor.
How
yeah.
how low is he now?
Oh no, he was the highest before that. It's okay.
Okay.
He's at like I think 11 now. Let me check. Oh no, 12. Oh no, I put that. Okay, no, I put that one on my best friend. Yeah, hater. She looked like the hag, and it triggered me.
Almost. I wonder what happens when you exceed the damage on a bond. Like, I wonder if like, okay, that one eats up the bond, and now the rest goes into your sanity or something.
Maybe.
Lobby's hanging on by a digit, 1 digit.
Damn,
Mm-hmm.
I can't fucking wait like to be the one person that dies in this game, not because of supernatural causes, but because you got lost in the woods.
It could be, or what if you're the only person to survive and you make it out to civilization just raving mad? Like, just the survivor girl that runs out. You know?
I mean, if we live, we always have a drone.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though, with the creature we just let escape,
Mm-hmm.
who knows if there is any civilization left?
Yeah. Do you recall how far we drove actually? Like, Because by the time you make it there, you're right. It's gone. The creature's so fast. It may touch down first. Ooh.
I'm sure it will. If it doesn't come back for some reason, we have to like completely deconstruct the entire house to find the runes to maybe find out if there's like some kind of counter ritual.
Ooh.
Because it's not like just possession. He said it's like Lovecraftian shit. That's
Mhm.
never that's always the worst stuff that could happen. So we can't let that thing escape.
Technically, we can't. It's our job to make sure it's done and dealt with.
Yep. And you know,
Yep.
you know. Whew, that ain't no werewolf.
Also, should keep an eye on Trigger. Who knows if that thing is infectious or whatever.
Well, Trigger and Taboo, both of them took a.
Oh damn.
They both took a bleeding. Damn.
Yeah, how we doing?
I'm just so happy I finally got to use that pimp foo. I thought I could use it last mission. It didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. But now he's finally battle tested.
And finally, like this is why they hired me.
Oh, you're a fan of the Street Fighter 6, I've got to assume, if you're fans with or friends with Rax.
Mm-hmm. What you got?
JP.
Oh yeah, the fighting style
Yeah.
and the clothes technically.
Yep. That's what I'm seeing in my head right now. JP versus I don't think they have anyone like Marlene. But yeah, that's your fighting style now. That's canon.
That's canon. I mean,
Damn.
they gotta at least. I'm sure Taboo has impressed Trigger and Top after that with their critical misses.
Yeah, I mean, so this happened probably in the span of like less than 10 seconds or something.
Yeah,
10,
quick.
12 seconds. So like it was just like a blur of like craziness and uncontrolled chaos. Some flurries, some ravenous attacks by an animal. Taboo held his own, it seems, against these furious attacks, but yeah, everybody's probably like adrenaline hyped, and eventually it's gonna start coming down.
Too fast for the naked eye to see. It was like a Dragon Ball Z fight scene.
Mm-hmm. And I'm loving that Townsend is lost in the woods and everybody else is hunkering down. Like, fuck Townsend. We gotta hole up.
Situation green, 100%.
Can you pick me up? I don't know where I am and I'm scared.
Your knowledge
Oh yeah.
taught you to run. We were just too stupid to run. We're just
I mean, to be fair, if I had the mental capacity to believe that Taboo is able to unarmed combat a Lovecraftian horror, I might have stayed. The insanity would have kept in check
yeah.
to see that.
Would have made a great book for your next one.
The pimp and the hag.
It's already a bestseller title. I can see it right now. That needs to be in your home scene, please. If you survive this.
But I didn't see it. I don't know what happened.
Well, you better hope
Alright, I'm back.
Top or Trigger survives so I can tell you the story. Because you know if Taboo's in a, he's in a. If he survives, he's gonna add some details that didn't happen.
Oh, I can't fucking wait. Are we waiting on anybody? Is Rax back?
I'm back.
Okay. What about
Just
Rim?
sat down.
Silent Rim?
Mhm.
Silent
sweet.
Toph, hidden dragon.
Too bad Toph didn't see anything.
True,
She
I'm
saw with her
fighting.
blind sense, her tremor sense.
There it is. I'd say if I could see it.
So yeah, I think at this point, with the summary in mind of what just happened, you all frantically, well, you all, the three of you, like frantically kind of like start. You brought the gasoline in. I'm assuming you're kind of like bunkering down a little bit. And that initial adrenaline wave um, starts to kind of fade a little bit. You're still like heightened and aware,
Oh
but
shit.
you're no longer like amped in the moment.
Oh,
And
no.
imagine, Townsend, who do you call? So I imagine you wanted to call somebody.
I guess the one I probably think has the highest chance to maybe be alive, so Taboo.
Oh, okay.
Taboo speaking.
Taboo, you see,
Oh, the phone ringing, right?
yeah.
He just picks me.
What's
He just
what's a
answered.
ringtone?
Oh, but it's
Ooh,
a
yeah,
this-
what's his ringtone?
what's a burner, right? He goes, he don't bring his personal
Yeah,
shit. If you gotta put his own ringtone in that bitch.
yeah. You would have had time on the drive over. Would.
Ooh. Something funky. A lot of saxophone in there.
Mhm.
Hell,
Cutting the silence is this sick saxophone solo
hell
coming
yeah.
from Taboo's pocket. It's his burner phone.
Oh, let me get that. Ooh. Taboo speaking.
Oh shit, you're alive?
Damn right.
Hey, how's it going?
Where the fuck are you?
I, I don't know. In the woods.
What?
So
Get your ass back here!
yeah,
God damn.
I don't know how. I'm not a nature girl.
Oh fucking hell. Oh, hold on. Let me. Hold on. Trigger, tough.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
up?
Townsend's alive. Lost. She don't know how to get back. And I don't think we'll go out there to get her right now. Yo,
Is there a way?
yeah. Wait, internet working? Check your shit. MapQuest that bitch.
Kind of thinking along that route. Is there a way I can use a GPS on her phone, or like
Ooh.
figure out where she is from her GPS on her phone?
Oh yeah.
I think we can make that roll. We can put it to the dice gods.
Oh, Trigger's gonna
I'm
get a
assuming you
use.
have some sort of related skill.
Yeah, what you got, Trigger?
Yeah, I got computer science. I got microelectronics, craft microelectronics.
Craft
I did-
microelectronics.
I've also got craft electronics, but
I didn't know Kraft made electronics.
They do.
Oh.
Little elbow shaped.
It's there's a microchip inside of every mac and cheese box.
Mm. Mm.
was the receipt. That
Um.
was the mac and cheese.
All right. So let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll luck to see if there's any electrical components here to work with. If there's not, you can cannibalize the other phones to get to get what you need.
Nice.
That sound like a sufficient devil's bargain?
Well, say goodbye to your phones.
Before we get too far, though, is there anything I can do first aid or medical wise for those two?
Oh, please. Please.
You
Well, that's
can
true.
reattempt, yeah.
Because I haven't had any first aid.
Would that be like two separate
Yeah.
rolls or, per person? As you examine each person?
Yeah, one per person.
All right, we'll go with taboo first.
Damn.
All right. Do we know how healing works in this game? Because I don't.
Nope.
Nope. Time to look it up. 4 types
Yeah,
of
if
healing:
you wanna do
resuscitation,
the,
stabilization, treatment, and recuperation. So it sounds like treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Stabilizing a wounded character. Because treatment is a medical care in a hospital or aid station with extensive tools and medicine. I don't think that really covers for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Stabilizing a wounded character with a successful first aid test immediately heals 1d4 HP. A crit success doubles the amount. A fumble inflicts 1d4.
Okay. That's
once
what it
your
sounds
agent-
like then.
Yeah. You can't receive benefit from it again until you've been damaged, basically. So you can't like continue to do it.
Gotcha.
So
All
then
right,
let's
so
1d4
D4.
for taboo.
Yeah. That's cool.
We lost it.
It's ogre.
Oh, who's
Oh
lost?
no. Am I
Oh,
dying?
no.
Am I dead? Oh,
No,
I thought I thought you were gonna roll a d4. That's why. Like, oh shit.
I guess I can.
Yeah, I
do,
think you're
do you want it in my hand?
Well, cause you're the medic, right?
Yeah.
Like it's.
There you go. Good as new. Looking great.
All right, and then this one will be for trick.
One of those little dinosaur band-aids.
Oh.
So am I,
Yeah.
am I gaining 1 health then? Am I gaining one?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Oh
you
my
gain 1 health.
god. Oh, feeling better.
All right.
And
I get
trigger
the
gets
feeling
very-
Yeah, I get the feeling Taboo's like a hypochondriac. He doesn't realize how good or bad it is.
Yeah. So I imagine kind of like while all of this is going on, like phone call with Townsend and getting first aided, like some time is passing and Townsend, I think, like, you're out here alone in the woods, you're lost, you're talking to your friends, but like they seem a bit distracted. I think I need you to roll a sanity check against helplessness.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. And if you want to project, you can project. It's the bond.
Give me a 4, please. No.
So only 1 damage to your bond.
Well,
Yeah,
one is better than
and
none.
I think it just kind of yeah, it just kind of manifests as like that thing is out here, you're out here, you're separated from the group. Like this is a shit situation. Yeah, I'll just turn it back over to you guys. What do you do?
Since I'm the one
Doing
cannibalizing
the,
these, I'll offer up my phone, but I need someone else's phone for the parts.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
just looking, both of y'all looking to.
I'll hand you mine.
All right,
Hmm?
we'll get started on
All
it
right.
then.
So we'll say success, you can do the thing. Fail, you will need to try again. You'll need Taboo's phone.
Okay. So don't fail is what I'm hearing. Craft microelectronics is what we're looking at.
Ooh.
Whichever. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't really know the difference between electronics and microelectronics.
Well, I have electrician in microelectronics, so I think microelectronics makes
Oh,
more sense. I thought it was
yeah,
electronics, but it's not. All right.
yeah. We're not rewiring the house. We're
Ooh, no good.
building the thing.
Trigger,
So no good.
before you tear this bitch apart, call Thompson.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should get in touch with him and let him know. He needs to be.
He'll hand over the phone, but like, call him first. Call him. I gotta make sure I'm not a werewolf. I'm gonna get this tackle box open. Put some silverware against my wound.
You don't think I am? I was the first one who got hit.
If you
That's a lot
are,
of trust you got in me.
if you or I am, we both got hit by the same monster.
Trigger laughs at that and he grabs the phone. What time is it?
It's. Oh, is it really 5 o'clock in the morning? It's probably closer to like 4:30, but yeah, it's. Clock's been ticking.
Almost daybreak kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. We'll say it's about 20 to 5.
I hope he's
Yeah. So you
I
ringing
hope
them?
he's cheery at this time of day. Yeah.
Anyway, you ringing him up with Taboo's phone? Cause you know he'll pick up for Taboo.
Yeah, this taboo.
Mm-hmm.
Start lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him.
He says, well, you just hear the line pick up. Hello?
This is. Does it sound like his voice first of all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not getting some random person that I called on. All right.
Right.
I don't know, me myself the player, a good code word. I was thinking of something
For
along the
what?
lines of this situation that we've got going on right now. I was thinking something
Yeah.
along the lines of he mentions that he's like the kennel service and that we're having problems with one of your dogs. It got out. Something along those lines to let him know.
Okay.
And
Yeah, sure.
try to find a way to say, hey, we are down to essentially 2 phones. It's not looking good.
Do we need to call animal control? He
Yeah, I
asks
think so.
on the other end.
I think so.
All right. Is anybody in immediate danger? Question mark.
Yeah, one of our workers is looking for the dog now in the woods. Got a little turned around.
I see.
We were trying to find a way to guide her back.
Well, let me give you a call back.
All right.
And he just hangs up.
I hand the phone back to Taboo.
All right, do what you gotta do with it. Wait, no, call back. We gotta wait. Then.
He's gonna call back. I can't do it.
Oh,
I mean, you can cannibalize your phone.
I mean, that's what I thought
If,
I was doing with the first one was. was
Oh.
cannibalizing between the two of our phones together.
Oh, gotcha. No, I was imagining only Toffs is getting like one
Oh.
phone at a time is getting
Oh well, then
destroyed.
I would have done mine first,
Oh, okay.
since it was my idea. So that my phone's destroyed.
All right. So then let's do Toffs, I guess.
Yeah, we'll give it a try on pause. Oh, come on. It's 40%. That's good. That's good. It's
Mhm.
good.
Hey. All right. So I think you've got like the stereotypical like sonar radar ping kind of thing on like 90s style screen. You can see like a direction, maybe. Um, so yeah, you
If it
think
helps,
that you can kind of like
I would have set up the
yeah.
laptop and hooked it into that to see if I can get like a better
Oh, okay.
imaging
Yeah,
of that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you got
And
the
that also
laptop
means I
then.
probably would be turning on. Well, we don't have to turn on the generator yet. We still got laptop battery, but
Hmm. Yeah. Have you plugged into one of the sockets in the house?
no, not if I've got battery,
Okay. Yeah.
which I haven't used before.
Um, yeah. So with your laptop and the components from Toff's phone, you are able to rig up a way to ping Ty's phone. Um, you think that like the ideal situation is somebody is on the laptop guiding somebody else who's using the phone to like try and navigate,
Mm-hmm.
um, versus like just using one or the other.
All right. So when you say navigate, do you mean that's the skill literally navigate?
Mm.
Um, yeah, I guess I do. I guess I do. I
I'm
don't know
wondering
if
if
it
there's any
would
other
be a dice
skills that
roll.
would fit for that.
You gonna navigate Toph back to cabin,
Oh,
Yeah,
not
the
me.
three of you,
Okay.
or
who's got the best navigate
I
out
think
of the
it's
three of you?
off.
And what's the
Townsend?
number?
That's right, Townsend.
Mine's 50.
Mine's
Oh,
10.
50?
So
Okay. Yeah, no, 50 is enough with the tech support that you've got. Hoff can go out in the woods and round up Townsend.
damn, Toph's going in.
if
Oh,
Toph's
boy.
going, if Toph's going, I'll hand her my gun.
On your
That's
own.
even worse. Like,
Oh wait, you don't have the ability to shoot, do you? You don't have the firearms.
oh, I can shoot. It's just extremely low chance of actually doing anything.
If you're better, and if I knew that you're better at melee weapons, you can use the hatchet.
Trigger. I can go with Toph, but we need a password on the way back.
Password. What do you mean? In case you've changed?
In case it ain't me coming back.
Do you think the thing can mimic voices?
I don't know what the hell that thing could do.
Hmm.
Go on, Trigger. Think of something stupid that we ain't never gonna say.
Or maybe something that only we would say.
Ooh.
Don't forget about those hot dogs.
Yeah, maybe
You wanna
something
play
along that
race car?
lines of
Wait, you race car.
uh
You want hot dogs? You want don't forget about them hot dogs, or you want
let's go with the hot dogs. You bring enough hot dogs?
bring enough hot dogs? Gotcha. All right, Toph, lead the way.
Now we go.
All right. So yeah, I think that we see just kind of like camera footage, maybe like kind of a drone flying away from the cabin as Toph and Taboo are walking out kind of side by side with flashlights, flashlight and phone, traipsing off into the woods. And we see like it zooms over, like a few hundred yards to where Townsend is. What is Townsend doing as we can assume that she knows that help is on the way. Um,
I mean, since I know that helps on the way, I sit down on the tree and I grab my backpack when I got out of the car, if I remember correctly. So I'm going through my notes, maybe find something in there that sounds like what the heck told me about the ritual.
mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead and roll me an occult skill, I
Let's
think.
let's go. God damn it!
Let's not roll, but you get to check it. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're flipping through the pages, flipping through your notes. Um, and yeah, it's just not come through. I think you're a little bit on edge as well. Keeping an eye out for what's around you. I mean, like, literally, that thing could probably like sneak up on you and just cut your throat. And I think the thoughts of that are distracting your agent from really concentrating on the search.
It is hard to read when you know you're gonna die.
True.
um, but eventually, you are reunited with. You see the flashlight kind of swinging left to right, a little bit shakily in the distance. Um, but eventually, you meet up with your two companions that have searched through the woods and have been guided with Trigger's laptop, who's got the bird's eye view. And they lead you back to the cabin without incident. I'm gonna say, after all that's said and done, like about an hour's passed. So the sun is coming up. The day seems like it's coming to a new beginning. You all are now feeling pretty tired. Like that was a super intense night. If you don't sleep, it's going to be challenging.
What was the thing that we were given the time pressure for? Someone was gonna be back in
48
town?
hours?
48 hours for till what?
Mm-hmm.
But then to come back in town at
The
the apartment, right?
two, yep, like his children will come and like claim his things from the apartment, and presumably, perhaps from this property. They may come out here.
Okay.
They may not. But yeah, priority one I think was clear the apartment, which y'all, again, with as deep as search as you did, whatever you found there, you dealt with.
Hmm.
In that time that you've done your rescue mission, you've hunkered down here, you have seen no sign of Marlene. Eventually, what's his face? Thompson gives you a call back. Lets you know that animal control has been called. Um, do you need uh, do you need a pet carrier? Uh, uh, in code, he will also ask, like, do you need like an exfil? Do people need to come out here and like, uh, you know,
Get you out.
pull you out? Mm-hmm.
As he's asking that, I want to check my car.
Sure. What are we looking for?
I want to see if anything's happened to my car. If Marlene's done anything to my car.
All right.
I would assume we would have heard it if it was anything big. But there's a potential they could slash tires or, she's smart.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Just kind of a cursory glance. The tires are intact. You don't see anything scrapes or scratches on the exterior. Windshield is intact.
Don't see any fluids on the ground.
Nah.
Okay. Hmm. From my understanding as an agent, when they're saying animal control, is
Mm-hmm.
Thompson telling me someone else is going to help take care of the thing, or someone else is going to take care of the thing?
Yeah, like he's going to call in perhaps another cell to, or mobilize like local assets to aid you in
In taking it out.
tracking down this thing. Yeah.
If we,
Essentially a cleanup crew of sorts.
yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is if we call in for an exfil. I mean, obviously we don't need it now. We may need it later on. So maybe we say something along the lines of, we'd take a rain check on that.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Just you know the lines of communication are open, so
Yeah.
give him a call if you need him.
All right. If there's
But yeah, just
no,
confirm for me you did give the thumbs up on sending animal control or thumbs down.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I
All
feel
right.
like we will need the extra help because we don't know if she's running. We don't know if she's stuck in the area, like bound to it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I think activating extra people is exactly what we need.
Yeah. So, a couple hours pass. Eventually, you hear a helicopter flying overhead. Seems to be executing a search pattern. Um, the clock continues to tick, though, and eventually, we're essentially gonna speed up time. Um, at some point, you will need to, well, maybe sleep, but also then um, drive back for your debrief. The search ends up turning up nothing.
Uh-oh.
Marlene is gone in the wind. And eventually, all of you as agents return back to the briefing room. Which, again, I don't have a thing, but we can just hit back to
Yeah, we can be
post
scolded
office.
in the post office again. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yay, we all look. We all get to look at the bunnies.
Your wounds are treated. Your physical wounds are treated. Perhaps at yeah, like as once you're kind of like back in the area or something, and and inside the building, maybe at some point your wounds are treated. Um, before before we kind of if you've refilled your hit points or whatever, like I'm just curious how low people got. I think Tabby probably had it the worst, but
Yeah, Taboo was at 9.
I was at 6
At
before I
9
got
out
the
of what and 6 out of what?
out of 10.
6 out of 10. And
8 out
what's
of 9.
Taboo's max?
Max is
8
13.
out of 9 for Tide.
Oh yeah, Ty did take damage.
And what was the?
Yes.
It was 9 out of 13.
Yes, 9 out of 13.
All right, so yes, you took
That was
all right, cool,
before
cool,
we
cool.
got the first aid check, right?
Yeah.
Oh, before?
Yeah, it
Before?
was
8 out of
Yeah.
13.
okay. You were even.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right. He got the one.
Because it was 1 point of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Yeah. So, I mean, man, this sucks. It's a little bit harsh. It definitely, as you're like driving back, and maybe if you even want to like take a scene to debrief with each other before you get back to the principal's office, like, kind of feels like this mission was a failure. You know, like you encountered this thing, and it got away.
Got away.
What do y'all talk about? What are you feeling as agents or?
I
you know?
knocked that bitch out. You should have seen it. Made her run away.
She didn't jump away. I uppercut her ass away. Sent her flying.
Yeah, one too many helpings.
That's why why you don't found her. She disintegrated.
Oh, did y'all set fire to the cabin anyways? cover up your. No, just kidding.
I think one of the things I might have done before we
Mhm.
left is
Catch a picture of that fridge or what?
yeah, I think take a picture of the fridge, take a picture of the ritual symbol, and do a little bit of cleanup on that. Because I did buy some bleach. If that is blood, I
Okay.
would have cleaned it up. Try to, I wouldn't have been able to do anything about the circle,
Mm-hmm.
but get rid of the blood and that sort of shit to kind of hide it a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, give me a second here to figure out what to do with this.
Unless someone tells me I shouldn't do that. In which case I won't, but
Well,
Nah, I'm just.
that's just in my
trying to
mind. That's like
decide.
triggers like we gotta
Yeah.
clean up. We don't want any kind of occult shit left around here.
most likely, if you're doing that, Taboo's probably dead asleep when you're thinking of this.
Yeah.
He's asleep on the bed.
We
Feel
don't,
like you
we
guys
don't want
moved.
occult shit around here, leaving the septic tank with corpses in there.
That's stank
Yeah.
ass tank.
All right, Trigger, give me an alertness test, please.
All right. No.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you scrub it clean as best you can. It's hard to tell if you've really made much of a dent in it. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's visually, kind of been scrubbed out in the light.
Yeah, I'm
But,
no forensics guy, but I feel like first glance you're not gonna, not gonna notice
Mhm.
it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe even spend a little bit of time sanding down some of those, like that carved out
Smooth
circle.
it out. Yeah, maybe.
So it looks like a smoothed out circle. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Anything on the car ride home? Any bonding between your agents?
I think there's gonna be a whole lot of silence on that car ride. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of talk
Oh, there'll be a lot of talking for Taboo.
from Taboo.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
The fucking tall tales he's
talking
gonna tell.
trash? Yeah. Nice. What about Toph and or Townsend? Yeah.
Mm, No, I'm just silent because I'm kind of afraid what's going to happen now.
I'm driving. I'm always driving. It's my car, anyways. I guess so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you all eventually get back to the um,
Post office.
back to the post office, back to the office. You know, you check in just like similarly you did before. Go up to whatever 312, whatever that room was, and Thompson, sure enough, at the appointed time, is there for the debrief. What do you tell him? And you know, we don't have to RP it, but yeah, what
Right.
do you tell him in the
Not,
debrief?
not a werewolf.
Not a werewolf, confirmed.
Pimp beat the shit out of that creature, but that thing is in the wind.
And
Yep.
the mention of the
Oh, the
circle
ritual?
under the bed. Yeah, the potential ritual, something like
Some
that.
pig fucking ritual. I can't. I don't know.
The pegging ritual.
Yeah.
Clyde fuck a pig. That's all I know. Now I know what. Abomination, dude.
And that, I don't know if anyone mentioned that it was Marlene, supposedly.
Yeah, you should mention it.
If we had pictures of her and I could confirm that, then I would say, yeah, that is Marlene. But I don't know if we had pictures of her.
Oh, we've seen
yeah,
pictures,
there were
right?
some in the apartment.
In the
Yeah.
apartment, then I would have confirmed that it was her.
Yeah. I mean, it
Or
might
at
have been
least her
challenging
body.
because of the state of her body, but yeah,
Yeah,
I think there was
yeah.
probably enough there.
Well, if
Yeah.
I didn't know that, I would say that's what they confirmed themselves to be. They tried to say they were that.
Yeah. And I think that all makes sense. Yeah, Thompson looks quite frustrated. He informs you that the search revealed nothing. He will ask. Let me think for a second here. Let me just process a little bit.
Ooh.
The encounter with that, the ritual of the bed. Yeah, he will just kind of ask point blank. Let me go back to what your mission was.
Ooh.
Started. Getting inside. So you went to the residence. Did you find any evidence of Delta Green activities? I think y'all found that he had this cabin in his thingamabobs, his records, and that Marlene was here was the big find. You would have accomplished this within the 48 hours. Nobody else was involved, more or less. Return to the conference room.
Yeah. That's about it.
Okay.
Checking in boxes.
Okay. Yeah.
And I would definitely have said that there was no way we could have chased after her.
Yeah.
She was too fast, literally inhumanly fast.
Put the fear in
All
God.
right then. he does not share your enthusiasm, but he. Oh, I guess that was the tie drop.
Yeah, the tie drop.
Is that
From the
tie?
top
Yeah.
ropes.
Damn. Townsend just passed out in the conference room.
From fear, yeah. Clutching her
The
bag.
People's Townsend.
The people's Townsend. Holy shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We'll just wait and see if she comes back, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. But yeah, we almost pretty much done for the night.
Nice. I'm
Well-
surprised we lived.
I'm surprised you hit those crits back to back, dude.
Put a pip in a corner.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Oh, one other thing
He
I
did
think
the dragon
Trigger-
uppercut.
See?
I think Trigger would have mentioned would be it did seem to fear fire. Because I would have mentioned how
Nice. Yeah.
that was part of our plan was to use some of the gas that we found in the shed when we got cornered, and it was immediately fearful and ran for its life.
Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, I got.
Try to give him like
lots
some
to work
kind
with
of
here.
hey, we didn't
Mhm.
catch it, but we do know something that can stop it.
Yeah. Got a little bit intel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still a turd, but we're polishing it, which is fine. Yeah, I don't think he's just kind of like frustrated with the mission, but I don't think he's like terribly frustrated at you all. He doesn't dress you down. He doesn't give you a verbal lashing. But yeah, almost with like kind of that unsatisfying lack of a conclusion, the mission concludes.
It's I'm not
You
I'm
all
not
are-
mad. I'm disappointed. The
Yeah,
disappointed
yeah,
dad.
yeah. That's the that's the vibe. And you all are kind of like sent your, you know, he just walks out of the room, and so one thing that I guess I would mention, or just to put in your minds, this is the second mission that you all have gone on as a group,
Yeah.
and up to this point, like you all are still essentially total strangers. Doesn't sound like you've talked much about your personal lives, perhaps minus a girlfriend here or there. Um, and it's definitely Delta Green like protocol that you all remain strangers. So like knowing other people's names, sharing contact info, like that's taboo.
Mhm.
Not to drop a pun there. But so I'm just kind of curious, like, do you all maintain that? Do you feel like bonds are growing? Like, what has changed or what has not changed, I guess maybe is a good question. Does that make sense? Is that...
All Taboo gotta know. Trigger.
Mm.
You with that girl still?
You know it.
My man.
He's very real.
She's very real.
My man.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
I
think
guess
Trigger
that's
is
what I'm trying to set up here.
I think Trigger is starting to think of them as more than a team.
Yeah.
At least after after we just went through all that.
Too bad Townsend dropped. Taboo wants an autograph. Very real.
Very real.
Would it help to like message Ty or ping Ty, or no? She's probably gone.
No, not until she gets her net back. It won't matter.
Gotcha.
They just do like, I guess they call it maintenance and all that. So she usually drops for a little bit,
Gotcha.
and it's always without warning.
Yeah.
Hey, tough
That's fun.
liking this team.
Yeah. Are there any
Yeah,
parting
yeah.
discussions or words from Toph? Yeah.
We're all still alive.
Does my wound look weird? I don't have like teeth growing from it or anything weird, right?
Toph can give it an inspection.
Ooh.
And you don't need to roll for it. Your what is your skill? Either in first aid or
First aid, medicine, psychotherapy.
yeah. Medicine, I guess, is a good one. First aid or medicine, whichever is better for you.
Nice. Success.
Nice. Yeah, the wound doesn't look like it's infected, but it's pretty bad looking. Like it'll need to be bandaged for several days, maybe a couple weeks. He's got stitches in it. But no, otherwise it looks like just a normal wound.
I'll be healing fine.
Guess I'll have to check in once I'm back home. Get some work done on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we will conclude the mission without Ty. Unfortunately, I
Damn.
suppose.
Boo.
Hopefully she can
It's gotta
join
be done.
back up.
Yeah, I get it.
Mhm.
Oh man, I can't wait
Yeah.
to apply all these skill improvements.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do that now. You can
Nice.
get your enjoyment there.
Look at all those numbers. Look at all those dice.
Dang. I
Yo,
gotta
with that
see.
that increase on first aid, though.
Wait, how do oh,
Yeah,
no,
that was
never
pretty
mind.
fortunate. 4%, or is that 2% on microelectronics?
Ooh, 4 on the locksmithing. Nice.
Yeah.
Microelectronics was 2%.
2, yeah.
4% on craft mechanic.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Nice. What do we think about this mission? Different from before? I think definitely
100%.
significantly different.
Oh, I liked it.
Completely different. And this time we thought we were more ready.
Yeah.
But we're not.
More confidence going in. Yeah, I felt that.
We actually had
Until the
we
Walmart.
we pre-planned all the way till whoop shit hit the fan. We were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what other kind of questions to ask.
I'm guessing Taboo's the only one walking away with feeling himself right now.
Hey, I'm just glad to be alive right
Strutting, you know?
now. But,
Gonna need a long vacation.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Taboo.
you did hand-to-hand fight a septic hag. And
Yeah.
lived to tell it.
And one
Mm-hmm.
with a crit punch.
Oh, Ty's back.
There's the tie.
Hey, sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, you're good.
Hop on
You're
back
good.
in and
Yeah.
apply them skills and trainings.
Yeah, so mission essentially ended. You all debriefed with your handler, and then we just left a little space. Now that the team has concluded the second mission, you're still relative strangers to each other, but you've had 2 of these encounters. These are also like, 2 missions that you've completed with this agency that you also don't know a ton about. But yeah, so just if you wanted to have any conversations with other characters or comment about, how you're feeling about working for the agency or working with the crew.
Yeah, Townsend, I gotta get your autograph next time. I gotta get your autograph. I'll bring a book.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how did it know?
Oh, he's into that stuff, huh? Well, I don't think Townsend knows that Taboo's into the occult and has been reading her stuff.
Yeah. Damn.
shit.
First,
You got your first fan.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm still a little bit through it.
I mean, you did get lost in the woods after seeing a Lovecraftian nightmare who could have killed you at any point. There.
Yeah.
Plus, I was afraid that I would just get fucking executed for failing that mission. But for
No.
failing that mission and letting an Eldritch Shower escape into the wild.
No, you actually got the worst ending. You got disappointed dad.
Mm-hmm.
No! My daddy
No.
complex.
Yep.
He's not mad. He's just disappointed we didn't do good.
Yeah. Dad will be following up in the next home scene.
Oh no.
Somebody gonna get a beatdown. Somebody. I won't say who.
Now I just have in my mind that they just sent Mark Henry in to beat us up. It's like his theme song, right? Somebody's gonna get a beat down, somebody's gonna get his skull cracked.
Damn.
You better
Could
hit
be.
harder. You better hit harder than a hag.
Yeah. Nice. Well, interesting. I gotta say, I definitely never imagined it would go down this way.
Listen, the
super
luck was not with
surprising.
us tonight. We
It
had
was not, yeah.
so many bad rolls.
I had 2 crit fail rolls.
Like almost back
Yeah.
to back, weren't they?
It was
Yeah,
ridiculous, yeah. And then Taboo had like 285s rolled in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taboo also had
Yeah.
back to back crit successes while hand to hand fighting an eldritch monstrosity. So
Yeah. Yeah. It was a wild, wild mission.
a lot of swinging.
Yeah. And I think I don't know. For me, that makes it like interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm
Like-
happy with it. Even if it's like technically a failure, it's still been fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like there's so much that can now happen from this. That like
Oh,
if
yeah.
you just sealed everything up, like
Can't wait till
you know,
like
then it's yeah.
evil Brandon rises on the back of Marlene's shoulders.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just to kind of foreshadow or whatever, like, so the agency will likely be taking some measures to, like, you know, like, what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Do I want to foreshadow anything? I don't think I do. I think I want to just leave it as a mystery for now.
Okay, the hot dog
But
is
yeah,
bad. I get it.
the mission has left a lot to work with, which is interesting. I don't know when or what the next one will be, but now I can kind of search for
It's gonna be bad.
what the next mission is, and yeah, the home scenes, that'll be fun to do too. Anything you want to switch up there, or you want to kind of do
Escort
the same thing? next time?
Service. Oh, you know you're gonna do some roleplay next time.
Okay. If you want to give me a heads up of like who I'm gonna be playing,
Oh,
we
Oh
can-
no, you know we're not.
no.
Oh,
Maybe,
okay.
maybe just like we'll tell you the type of character it is. You know, like this is the character and that's it.
No.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would-
That's
I'll
yeah,
tell you.
I can work with that.
Get you in a mindset. You know.
I can work with that. Yeah. Yeah. No, that works for me. As long as you've got something for me to work with. Well, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yeah, and I'll
Oh,
probably
man.
also insert some stuff from just life happening to you.
I'm happy to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Rex, like I still feel like I don't really know who these agents are a little bit, but I do think like each iteration of this will kind of peel back another layer of who they are and how they're
Get to the center of that onion.
evolving. Yeah.
If I get any
Anyways,
more
yeah.
sanity loss, I literally my character is going to become Kobani from Chainsaw Man.
Ooh.
I can't wait for the spring feast to come up. Pendragon
Let me
style.
take a look. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh.
Alright, so top Taboo. So yeah, taboo. Like I said, you can probably shop for another mental disorder at your convenience. Townsend, if you want to do some shopping around,
Browsing.
you're kind of getting close to developing one. So,
Oh,
and
let's
Trigger,
go.
where are you? Trigger. I mean, yeah, depending on how the next mission goes, you might want to shop for one too.
Fair.
But Toph, you're still pretty on it. You're feeling. Um, yeah, still the most level-headed in the entire group.
Nice.
Most grounded, the most centered.
Oh, I already know the mental disorders. I mean, megalomaniac at this point.
After that fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. Oh, we still got that music, that forest music going. We're back in the city.
The
But no,
fucking
cool. At least we figured out. Yeah, go ahead, Ty.
the no, just oh the
That's just the
just
bot music.
shopping for mental disorder. You remembered me of that one.
Yeah, got the music thing working. That was a good plus on the mission.
Yeah, that was fun.
Gonna have to get some more tracks.
Ooh.
Definitely. It's a nice addition. And I will
Yeah.
try to
little
remind you
beach
and not be annoying about it.
time. Oh yeah, there it is, JP. I see the catching up on the memes now. Or the gifs.
True.
Oh, anyways, yeah, thanks for the game. Hope you had fun.
It
Hell
was
Thank you,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. If at some point you want to sunset your character, I don't think we're there yet, but just something else if you want to start cooking up another concept for a character, like you can just bring them in for a mission and bring somebody else back out.
Mm.
Just
Ooh.
to put that on the table.
no.
So
I
if you're
already
kind of
have
getting
one
tired of playing your
I already have one in the pipeline, but I'm gonna play that out.
Same.
Yep.
nice. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, and if you think of anything like, you want to see done differently, any feedback from me, etc., obviously I'm open to that as well to make the game more fun for everybody.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I feel like there was something I wanted to say. I can't remember what it was though. It wasn't like a. I don't think it was like a critique or something. It was just like an idea or something.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know in the DMs if I remember it.
Yeah. Part of me too, like I'm torn to like I know I peeled back the curtain for the first mission,
Mm-hmm.
but the book kind of explicitly says like don't tell them anything about the missions.
Ooh.
So I don't think I'll do that for this as well. Like the stuff that could have been, I don't think I'll give it to you. Obviously, you can look it up and spoil, but
I'll wait till we write it through before I spoil it.
yeah, I think from here on out, it's just whatever happens, happens. You know what you know.
Yeah.
And the truth
I'm fine
is
with
out
that.
there.
I have the feeling somehow that all will communicate into the awakening of Cthulhu or something like that.
Nice.
Well, we certainly wouldn't be able to stop it.
Nope, that will be the end of humanity.
I don't know.
That's gonna be my next title for the next stream.
Roll really good.
It's gonna be Delta Green's weakest team takes on its strongest missions.
Write that down before you forget it.
Yeah, just dump that in the channel somewhere.
I got it.
Oh,
got
I
it.
gave you
That's
all
what the
burner
Obsidian's for.
phones.
Yeah.
And the secure channels. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, no,
If you
yeah.
ever want to message the program independently, talk to ACell.
Ooh.
That's your line to your handler.
Nice. That might connect to my home scene too.
Okay, yeah. 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 This has been a lot of fun. Lots of learning.
Oh,
Like
let
I
us
said,
know if,
this is the second
as
time
far
I've
as
run
like
this mission.
your situation goes in terms of like when we'll play again and all that sort of stuff. So
Situation being green.
yeah,
Yeah.
let us know when situation is green and not red.
Yeah. Um, I'm trying to kind of still piece things together.
Yeah,
Uh,
I assume there would be some
a lot of things are
downtime
lining
first.
up. But yeah, I'm thinking like 3 weeks max,
Okay.
maybe. I, I'm thinking in 3 weeks, like the majority of what needs to happen will have been done. So I don't know if we'll have time to like mentally prep something before that, or if that's the point where I'll start being able to prep. But
Okay.
so
Not
if I
trying to
was to
pressure
guess,
anything,
if
just
I was a
letting you
bet
know. You
man,
know.
3 4 weeks. Oh no 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 no! There's no pressure. I am addicted. You know this. We all know this. It will
I
just
know.
be a matter of
When,
when it gets on the plate. Yeah,
not if,
not if, but
when.
when.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So 3 4 weeks to think about your stuff.
Nice, nice, nice.
I know Nij has a character in the pipes that he's thinking about doing on
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
when it
Is there
eventually comes time.
any spoiling, or you gonna hold that secret to your chest?
No, no, I could spoil it. I'm thinking copper face.
Copperface?
Yep, a copper a face character
Or a
like that.
face type character.
Oh yeah yeah yeah. Okay. Any particular kind of cop? Just like a beat cop or a detective or
Nor detective
One of
all
the
the
like a
way.
literal
like
things in
higher
there
up?
was like police officers. I think we were looking at that in terms of like stats,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. Nice.
I was thinking of actually being if in my next character would maybe the next or very first federal agent and maybe working an agent
Mm-hmm.
in the group.
Yep. Any particular agency that
I
you're
haven't
eyeing?
no, I haven't read through any of that yet.
The IIS.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be an ICE agent.
Yeah. Yeah, FBI I think is like, if you don't know, just go FBI.
FBI is a
But
solid pick.
yeah, there's a lot of them in the book. It's super interesting. I love the detail that's in the book.
Oh yeah. What would happen in terms of like if I was an FBI agent for Delta Green
Mm-hmm.
and we had to deal with the FBI? I mean, they'd know who
I
I
mean,
was.
depends on the particulars of the case and the situation that you get thrown into.
I guess that's true.
Like, it could very well be that you are legitimately put on the case and your credentials will, there will be no issues using them.
Ooh.
It could be that, um, that you're assigned to it and you are not supposed to have any affiliation with
I'm just
the
thinking of it
FBI
from
case.
hey, they would potentially know that I'm an FBI guy.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's the potential that someone I would work with would be involved, so.
Yeah. It just kind of so it doesn't necessarily gain you the advantages of being an FBI agent, but like it just throws, I think in my mind, just a different flavor to the kinds of challenges that you'll be
Mm,
exposed to. Like
yeah.
you will definitely be able to flash the badge whenever you want. It just sometimes, it may, like your boss may be like, "Hey, your badge was flagged in this area. What were you doing down there?" Like you'll encounter maybe some complications in the home scene
Yeah,
situation.
if you throw around the badge too much, it'll be bad. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the fun thing I think to do there. Um, but yeah, no, I definitely think like not having an FBI or a federal agent on the team has colored it in a particular way that's a bit unique. It's also
Yeah.
quite interesting.
We didn't even consider that as a possibility, so. Been
Yeah.
different.
I think it's a good team we got here.
Yeah, it's fun. We'll get more chance to do some role playing too. Some goofy scenes, fun stuff.
And they're just gonna be clamoring until the next one.
Oh, I got 3 weeks and I'm already cooking something in my brain.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm undecided on what I want to do for my downtime, so we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
You headed out?
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna dip out. I feel like I've taken enough of y'all's time.
Oh, not enough. Oh, thank you again.
Well, yeah.
Fantastic session.
Yeah. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah. See you
Yeah,
later.
you too.
Uh,
Thank you.
Yeah, don't be strangers. Feel free to message me with any of your stuff. Otherwise, I'll see you in a few weeks.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Oh.
Oh.
I disconnected from the wrong Discord. There
You can.
we go. Peace.
Got him.
I'm gonna go see Torshina and then I'll do the raid and then with some bullshit, huh?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna cut it here.
Thanks, D. Ty, Ram, John. Thank y'all.
Yep. Good time.
Yeah, you good time.
Sleepy Mel.
Aw.
Woo!